Copyright. Thank you, Batman. Hey, Batman, how you doing? I am. I was the double stuff. No, no. Hey, Dion, how you doing? 36. I said. Okay, don't make us older than we are, right? I just said.
Testing.
Is that
Testing. Okay. Well, that sucks. No one could hear any of that. Testing.
There we go.
1, 2, 3. Testing.
I hear you guys now.
Are we good? Okay. Great. Let me know if that's true.
We do have a fan going, so let us know if that's annoying.
Guys, it's a mic.
Have a mic.
It's so professional and stuff. Yeah. So, all right. Sending out some links. All right. I'll send Sweet Justine a link just so she don't miss it. I hope she didn't. Well, I think it was last time she fell asleep on the couch. Hi, Barb. Welcome. Nice. Good. I just want to make sure we're all good. Is the fan too much for anybody? Is it good? Is this good? Hello?
It's me.
You're looking for? How have you all been? Have you had a good week? Week's been good. Been mostly sunny. You hear crackling. Okay. Crackling.
That might be the fan. We might have to turn that off.
Yeah, or is it have a lower setting?
No, that's the lowest setting. We'll just turn it off.
Yeah, if we get.
Oh, is that the lowest setting?
Yeah, this is the lowest.
Okay.
What the hell was it on?
How's that?
Was it on the highest?
Does that sound better? Do we have a crackle ghost? Are the ghosts eating Rice Krispies?
Let's see. Let me go to.
Is it the mic? Okay.
It's a brand new mic, so I haven't played with it yet.
There's buttons. I like buttons.
Here, let me turn this all the way off.
Yeah. How's that sound, Barb? Does that sound better?
Should we yell?
Simon says, work. I can hear me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, turn your.
Okay, now I hear it.
Now you hear it?
Do you hear the crackling?
No, I was just able to hear.
All right, guys. How did that happen to you too?
Is it good? Okay, she says it's good.
Yeah.
All right, I just want to make sure it was the fan. Okay, I was gonna say usually it's the fan, but I mean it's if we have to, we can open the window more, so that's fine.
Yeah.
We're just worried it's gonna get really hot
We
later.
need air.
They need air.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Let's see. Where do I go to see lives? Oh, is it up here? Right there.
Actually, you can just. Oh no, not the dash. Did I give the wrong one? Hold on. We're just trying. Okay, so it's a dash. I can't spell my own name. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Don't judge me.
Koopachu.
It's Koopachu. Koopachu. There you go. Chris Pratt. I'm Chris Pratt now. That's who I am. I subscribed you to me.
I wasn't
I
subscribed.
gave myself a sub.
You should be.
It could be. Are you on your computer? Okay. Not bad. Okay. You let me know if it's too much. It just buffered. All right. You're on the 5G and all that. I assume.
Yes.
Because she got a nice new computer setup, and it's my first time on a nice setup, and that's. I bet I look better. Do I look better?
I think so. Not as pale.
Okay.
But I mean, then again, you are sitting next to us, so just kidding, you're pale again.
I am the Oreo filling.
Did you bring any of your devices?
Asking
for mod.
Stick around. Stick around for a while. How'd you want to start? Did you want to? Because we have a bunch of different. Did anybody have access to an app? Because I know Barb likes a lot of them, and she plays with them too. I like the Sono X10. That one's good. I like. Do we have a preference, anybody? No. Did you have a preference, anybody?
I like the one.
That's the one we used at the house.
How many do you have? Is this whole one?
Like this whole thing.
Okay, to get the D20 and roll the D20 and whatever.
Yeah.
You roll on,
let me see. 1, 2. Okay, let me just take the ones that aren't out. So, like this one, I'm just gonna drag and move over here. Yeah. Well, we'll just count them that way.
Yeah.
We'll just count them. Roll it.
12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, cool. Sono X. Okay. All right. I hope you all got some questions, because if not, they probably do. All right. We're going to start the speed off slow. We're going to crank the volume. All right. Only good vibes here. Only good spirits, good entities, no darkness. Only light beings come through. Loved ones. If anyone's here right now, please speak through this device. Hi.
Something about going deep.
Okay. So this is Marissa, and this is Katie, and I'm their triplet. I've known these girls since we were 3. Literally
2 or 3.
So yeah,
Heidi's a year older than us, so she was like 3 and we were 2.
Yeah.
Marissa, Katie, we're twins.
She's the blue one. She's the
Blue, green.
I'm the purple one.
She's the pink ranger. I'm the blue ranger.
Yeah. What you talking about? Thought somebody responded to that.
It said this is something.
Yeah.
Can we turn it up a little?
Try. That's about it.
I heard Heidi.
Yeah. Hey, I thought I heard you, Randy. Is that you?
Heidi. That was the second time.
They finally said my name. Sanford. I heard Sanford. You heard that, right?
Girls, did you? That was Sanford again.
Randy Farron, is that you?
I heard Dwight. It was like
Dwight. Are you here with Randy?
Yep.
I heard your mom.
Twins.
Marissa. I hope you can pick this up on the mic. Let me know. No. Oh, welcome back. Can you say someone in the chat's name, possibly? What? 8.
How many people do we have in chat?
8. I asked if it could say someone's name in chat, and it said 8. There are 8 people in the chat. Wild. We are doing some ITC research right now, and if anybody wants to come through from the other side, or if anyone has questions for anybody from the other side, we would be why or what? Rosemary.
Rosemary, that was clear.
If you say baby,
I thought I heard Kiki. Something.
my own.
I'll send it to you, Kiki.
Kiki, I sent you the link. Click the link in your Facebook.
She doesn't know how to do it on the PlayStation.
Oh, it's a PlayStation. Okay. What's blue? Somebody. Is this house haunted?
Would you know?
Would you know?
Please.
Everything. You are. Do you have a message for us? Nice, nice.
Did you hear that? Mm-hmm.
Is Tom the ghost here? No.
No.
Sorry, Tom's not here tonight. Okay.
No.
Gio was looking for him.
No, Tom here.
No, Tom here.
Here.
Do you
He showed up because we were talking about him.
right? Do you have any advice? Difficult. Yeah, it is. Living is difficult. I know. Did you guys like playing cards back in the day? Sort of. That we were. What is this? I love dice. Yo.
YouTube. Did you hear YouTube?
Yes.
It said YouTube is lit. That's what I heard.
Yeah. Kitty has summoned me. Hey, it's Grim! Shout out to Grim's Gaming. Twitch follower. Mandatory follows.
I just heard bitch.
We have some very rude. We have. What's your? I love that. God, that skit's so funny. Yeah, we have a lot of ghosts that are just rude and they'll call you names. I don't know who that is, but who knows numbers? Nice. Mark?
No question.
No question. No question about what?
It said witches.
That's what I fucking heard.
Witches in the chat!
Hey, witches.
NXP.
I did see him. What's up on?
I sent. Look at your Facebook. I sent you my link. It's not a link. It's just you have to type it in, honey. Yes, you have to type it in on YouTube in the search bar. Look at your Facebook. Look at your messenger. Stupid. Her. Oh, they're saucy. They are saucy. Three. Do you have a question, Grim? Do you have anybody you're trying to contact? We here at Koopachu's channel, we try to connect those with our loved ones. We want you to experience it.
Right.
Advertise for me, thank you.
I just heard Luke.
Does anyone know a Luke? The Grim Reaper.
I heard that.
Welcome, Grim Reaper. What would you
Did
like to
Thorn
tell
enter
us?
the chat? Because if Thorn entered the chat, he would know the Grim Reaper. I'm not even joking.
That was the same voice. You said something else. The life of.
Oh, I thought it said license. Yeah, life of.
The life of who?
Ghost. Don't repeat.
Don't repeat. You don't want me to repeat what you're saying? It's my job.
Oh,
I'm not even getting paid.
it's too personal. So. Arguing.
It's my job to create a telephone to you so that we can make the connection.
Did you just say shut up?
He literally was like, shut up.
Like annoyed as hell.
There are some spirits that are like, this bitch needs to stop and leave us to be dead. Okay, thank you.
Honestly, he said.
Honestly. I'm not trying to offend it. If you don't want to participate, don't show up. Just like work. Hello, Gus. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good.
Hey guys.
This is my friend Marissa. This is my friend. Hey, Coop. Did you hear it? Hi, Coop. Hey. This is my friend Katie. And
Sounded like one of them said ladies.
ladies. Good to hear. Good to hear.
Buddy.
I'm gonna try to contact my friend
did you
from
hear
high
that
school.
deep voice?
Yeah, that's Mr. Deep Voice. That's who Barb and I call Mr. Deep Voice. He comes up and he's like,
I just heard Satan.
they're just trying to troll you. Don't give it any energy. Just ignore it. Yeah.
He wants you. No.
No, don't worry. We're protected here, so.
Marissa.
Marissa's saying.
That's the second time today.
I also saw this kind of like moving. What's my name? Demon. Okay. Fuck you too. Kind of. Kind of a demon. I'm a giggle demon. This is the best
Evil.
app. This is the best app. It's consistent as hell.
Always there.
That's what I heard. I heard always here. Always here or always there.
Say it. You're always here.
What's your name?
What's your name? 1 and 2 monitor.
1 or 2 something always.
I thought I heard Maxwell.
I'm bored.
I'm trying to give you something to do if you're bored. I know the other side can be boring sometimes, just like this side can be boring. Okay. Is any family staying around Kendra? And who are they?
Still here.
I heard that.
Is he? Tom.
Nope, it's Tom again.
It's Sam. Kendra? I heard Kendra.
I heard Kendra. I literally heard Kendra.
Just my life.
Play.
Different. Who's this?
Always free or always
we're
free?
Kendra's friend.
I heard this is Harry.
Nick.
I heard Nick.
Does anyone have anything to say to Kendra today?
This is fun.
This is fun. Did you hear that?
There might be something. The male voice who said, Kendra, can you play the guitar without pain now?
Crazy, don't go into anything else. Found it.
I heard yes.
Did you hear it sounded?
Spread outdoors.
That's Kiki in the chat.
Yeah, I just heard something about doors. Outdoors.
Because Katie's right here.
I heard 3, 2, 1 like they were counting down.
Okay.
Counting.
I heard counting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kendra.
Oh, that was a deep one. Something we got shit to do.
Yeah, I heard that too.
We got shit to do.
Someone
I
gave
don't
us.
look at me.
Occasionally I'll hear your mom's voice in there somewhere.
Yeah, in the background. And her.
Randy, tell him to step aside and say some shit.
Is there anyone with us who has something to say tonight? Here.
Tell spirit.
Well,
Yeah.
she rolled a 2 and it said 2.
If you guys hear anything, you can say it in the chat. Something we didn't catch or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we heard your name a couple times, Kendra. At least like 3 times.
Yeah.
Shauna!
We heard Kendra twice.
Shauna, where are you? They're looking for you.
So far the names we've had is Catherine, Marissa, Kendra, Rosalie, Rosemary, and Tom.
And Luke.
Where are the clips? There used to be a thing where you could clip. There used to be a thing where you could clip on. I don't want to fuck it up, so. Somebody let me know where the click button is on the computer YouTube because I'm a phone YouTuber and I don't know. Kiki says hi.
Hi, Kiki. I see you're on your aunt's channel.
Hold on. Maybe this will help. Is that a little louder? I don't know. I gotta get. The goal is to get a portal, but they're like $350, and it's way clearer. And it's essentially a telephone. Y'all? You making fun of me because I say y'all all the time?
Yes.
You pick on me. They enjoy picking on me. Like, they enjoy it, but it doesn't bug me because I'm like, whatever, attention.
Go.
Oh, new sub. Thank you for the sub. Snack? Did you say snack?
Yeah, I heard that. They got me.
How did they get you? With a snack?
I heard why now.
Why are we doing it now? If you're talking about the communication?
Yes.
Okay, because on Fridays, those are the days that I was told that we're going to communicate with the life and death, or what you guys call it. We call it death when we're live. And we talk and communicate because we want to lift the veil as much as possible. So research the process.
Words.
It's fruit.
It's fruit.
It's fruit.
It's fruit.
It's fruit. It's fruit.
It said fruit.
I heard fruit. I heard fucking fruit.
Los! What up, Los? Welcome. Hey, your friend Los is here. That's very funny.
That's very
That's very funny.
No.
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 They know you're here, Los. That's why they're barking.
No. They hear the neighbor's dogs
Oh,
barking.
that's why.
No.
Don't mind the dogs.
No. Marissa.
It said right there. Then.
Twin.
Twin.
Marissa.
That's Kiki in the chat. You see what he's in there. Live? I've heard live a few times. Yes, us, the living, where we have the physical experiences.
Chat.
Chat. Yes, you know what chat is. Any of you who had experienced a computer before you died know what I'm talking about. I know you do. Do you remember chat rooms? Essentially, it's the same thing.
I heard Heidi.
Yes, that's me. Is that you, Dad?
No, he's whining. Oh, he is whining.
It's probably something. It could be just
Did you say Michael?
might have. I've heard Mike's name before. I've heard Mike. I've heard. No.
We're waiting.
What are you waiting? What are you waiting for? He could
To
be.
leave?
Are you trying to ascend? No.
Oh, that's his name.
Oh. Okay.
You know
so.
something?
Okay. Okay. Whoever's trying to ascend, what can I do to assist you? Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Dad?
You would live.
My hip.
Hard.
I heard my hip again.
Yo, it was on a
It was on a string of
words.
Yeah.
All right, what were they? Something about red again.
I just.
Did you get in a car accident in a red truck, hurt because of the pain you became an alcoholic?
Did that say something about pretty straight or something?
Yeah.
That was
Clear. Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it hurts.
I'm sorry, dude. I feel your pain. Just know. Oh, I'm getting emotional.
I heard gosh.
And it's the same voice. Yeah.
I'm getting their emotion.
But before that, something about let us.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. You can channel through me, dude. It's okay. Channel through me if you need to. Sir.
Did you hear Keegan?
Whoa. I'm an empath. Let me take your pain from you.
Did anybody else hear Joe? Is there anybody? I heard a
He's
Joe.
outside the door right now. You are down. Go away.
Say 8 foot.
I heard 8 something.
Did you hear Marissa?
Do you want to try to speed it up? See if we can get more constant. All right, I'm gonna speed the channel up, guys. Say something. I'm saying stuff.
Paranormal. Children can. We said that at the same time.
Yeah.
Pinch bite.
It's not. It wasn't our childhood. Sounds really hard. What does? Oh my god, I heard gibberish. I heard get a got. I swear to God, Marissa, I heard it. Yo. Who just spoke gibberish? I know I heard it. Me.
Me. I heard me.
What is
You
your
know
name?
me. You know me.
What is your name? The one speaking gibberish. What is your
I
name?
heard them say who.
Ed?
Thank you. Absolutely. I heard Ed as well.
I knew an Ed.
Did you hear Randy
Eddie?
or Eddie? Yes.
To confirm, you said your name was Ed or Eddie?
Randy. That was clear as fuck. Don't make me cry. Randy is our mother's name, and she passed away last June.
We had Ed Warren show up at one point.
That's the third time now. Randy.
Yeah.
Mom, are you here? Rue. I heard
Get something
Rue.
of Randy's. Get something of Randy's. Connect the energy. Connect the energy. We're going to help you in a minute, Randy. Connect the energy. Do you have a message for us?
I heard asshole.
I know I'm an asshole. You don't have to say it all the time.
God, why you gotta bring that up?
Why? I'm an asshole because I make you talk to the living? It hurts to talk to the living? I'm sorry. How do you think I feel? I am living. It does hurt. I can't hear you. This is David.
David. I heard David as well. This is David. David. Does anybody know a David?
Does anybody know a David? Because I know a few Davids, and I have to tell some people about that.
We're gonna ignore that still on my floor in the background.
Nothing. It doesn't exist. Don't talk about it.
Yeah,
it's not
we're
really
not gonna
there.
talk about that. The kids spilled pancake mix, and I'm not cleaning it up.
Kids make messes. I made a joke, and they went ha ha on the freaking yo. You know a few?
Stay positive.
All right. Great. You had a friend, David, die a month ago. He's a guitar player. It must be your friend.
Shut up.
David, Barb's here. Do you have a message for Barb?
Yes. I heard that. That dude voice gets me every time.
He does. It doesn't necessarily mean they're demonic.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying his tone.
Yeah, it does catch you off guard. Though. My first time was like, should I stop? Paranormal. They love that.
Yes, sir.
Look at the farmer. Look at the farmer.
David, are you here?
He had. I hope not. He's eating.
So,
yeah, he's
I think it's good.
It's future.
We're gonna ignore that one too.
Yeah. David had cancer. He didn't tell any of his friends. Oh wow, I'm so sorry, Barb.
I'm sorry. So I have my mom's tarot cards.
Oh my God, that's the perfect item, Katie. I'm not taking them out. But
And her book that went with them.
Randy,
Y'all are trying.
Randy, connect with your things, Randy. I've got your tarot cards here, and I've got your book of tarot right here.
I'm impressed. Thank you. I heard page. I don't know if it's a name, or do you want us to turn to a page in the book?
Do you have a page? Give me a number. What was the number? 8.
Okay.
Why is 8? That's the third.
I don't know.
That's the third one. Here's a message in here. What is tarot?
What is tarot?
What is tarot? Page 8. What on page 8? Major Arcana. Pop there. Yeah, no. Hi.
Oh,
The
Little
number
dog
22. The number 20. Animals have been known to come up on that. Sometimes animal spirits control.
I swear to God, I just heard a dog was like,
Probably.
was it Shiloh? Shiloh, are you here?
It could be.
Trust me.
Randy, can you do a reading from that side?
No, tarot, I don't know. People say tarot and tarot. It might just be like where you're from.
It depends where you're from, I think.
Kiara, can you like go? You could go share that with your brother in the room. Don't make a mess.
Love ya.
My daughter Kiara. She's like, I'm skinny. I'm not that skinny.
I think you'll be in the chat in a minute, y'all. Oh, you're in New Hampshire? Okay. What? Who's that? Who's that female? Did you say feeling?
I heard feeling as well.
I heard feeling. You get, after a while doing it for a while, you just naturally, it just.
Us.
Yes, I can literally make out what you're saying easier and easier every time I communicate with you.
Anna, turn that light on in there, please.
I want it. Yes.
Died? Was it died or had?
How many spirits are in this room right now? Specifically this kitchen.
12. I heard 12 and then I
Or
thought
22.
I heard 22.
And I saw
after.
22 in the book on the page 8. Is that what you're trying to tell us, Randy? There's 22 of y'all here? Okay.
Where's Mike? Where's Mike? Oh, maybe Michael's grandmother? Oh. We know. Did you hear that in the deep voice? We know.
Well, if you know, you better tell the others. Hi. Yeah, it's me. You have a message for me?
There. Let's say mom. Big wing. Apple or asshole?
Do you guys want to use a clearer one and use the box?
Let's try the box.
All right. All right, guys, hold on. I'm closing this doorway, as you guys like to call it. Like to call it a doorway. I'm closing this doorway and I'm opening a better doorway. All right. I'll be right back. All right. Anybody in the chat? Did you hear anything interesting?
Right.
Let me know in the comments, in the chat. I know later people will watch this probably. Yeah. So
if you heard anything we didn't, or if you think we misheard something. So we're also gonna do stories later.
Yeah, we're gonna have some.
Anna, I can see you behind the curtain.
Is it good? You kind of look like a ghost.
Started.
All right, we're gonna use the Paravox 3.
Stop.
It's amazing.
We literally can't.
Well,
see
actually,
behind the curtain.
I'm heating up my food.
Okay, well, stop dancing. Dancing.
All right. Yeah. We'll do this Fox first because everybody likes this one, but this is the one that only gives a temporary amount, pardon me, of time because they're greedy. So I'm not paying you monthly or yearly. Just one time pay. Okay. Is anybody down? I'm opening a doorway. Only love and light can come through. No darkness, no negativity.
Whatever.
Is that you, Mr. Deep Voice? Sometimes music will come through and scare the shit out of you. Sometimes. We're
Yeah,
just
did you see me jump? I was like,
Yeah,
What-
that scared me too.
What did you say? Who's with us right now? Hey, what up, girl? No.
No.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
We're just trying to be friendly. I'm
We
sorry.
were trying to meet.
We weren't trying to scare you.
We were trying to meet you on your level.
What's your name? A century? You've been dead a century? Oh, coffee sounds good, Lois. Make one for me too, thanks.
4 sugars. Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
it's like I said, hey, some new nap.
All I heard was, what's up, you now? That's what I heard.
Red numbers. What red numbers?
By you.
It doesn't even let me. Oh, see, it won't let me. It won't let you record. It wants you to pay money.
Of course.
Yeah, it's $2.99 a month too. So I'm like,
Cheers. Is any
Is anybody looking for Steven to?
what did I say? Excellent. Does anyone have any messages for anyone in the chat?
I do like you. Don't you say I don't like you. I like you. You don't even know I don't like you. I like you. I like you. Who are you? Gage.
Gage.
Hello, Gage. Welcome to the
Sam?
show.
Was that Sam?
Sam.
Matt.
Hug? Is it hug? Huh?
Do you have a message for anybody on the side of the living?
Oh, that was
Two at once.
I swear to God, I just heard get the fuck out.
Matt. Oh no.
This is like I'm scared. Yeah, I scare a lot of people with my show sometimes. What are you laughing about?
Laugh.
They'll laugh. They'll breeze it.
Let me
talk to sis.
Who do you want to talk to? Hey,
Hey.
what's your name? I'm gonna roll the dice, and you're gonna tell me what number it is. What number is it? That is the right answer. It's number 3 on my playlist.
I didn't hear what it said.
Was shy?
Was shy?
Warm.
Is that orange?
Where's my Japanese friend at?
Is that another language? We'd like something.
We'd like to something. They
We
said
like to
because I
party.
just entered the chat. Yeah, called your name already, Shauna. They called your on the other one before. No, I can't. I'm live. What's wrong with the baby? Oh shit! Give me that squirrel now. Give me that squirrel now. Oh, what did you girls do? He's dying.
Sorry, guys. We tried to rescue a squirrel that fell out of a tree.
Katie, please, please, Katie. Oh my God.
Her dead.
Skippy, are you with us right now?
Hey, there's a guitar.
There's nothing I can do right now. If that was you, that was on you, dude. That wasn't me. It was on you. It was your responsibility. Honestly, it was on your responsibility. But
I didn't hear what it said.
I'm gonna be right back. Tell us a story.
Ask me questions.
Everybody's leaving me. Hi, Ava. Hi, puppy. You say hi to everybody. Come up here. You come up in the seat. Heidi, Ava's taking your spot. She's hosting now. Guys, this is Ava. Sean. I just heard Sean. No, leave that alone. Do we have anyone else with us tonight? Had? Who did we have? Did anybody hear what that said? Something like we like you, and then you had something. Can you speak clearly? Yeah, that's what I thought too. You had. Is there anyone here for messages for myself or someone in chat?
We're not saying it's your fault. This was a high probability that he wasn't with his mother.
Did anybody catch what that said?
Wildlife. Close the gate, Junior. Close the gate. Close it.
Ava, go lay down, baby. Go lay down. Yeah. Out. I heard out. Something about I'm dying and question. What's your question? Something about a baby. Oh, that's my dog. Come here, Goldie. Are you hiding? Come here. Lay down. No. Lay down. No, lay down. Lay here. That was weird. I give. What are you trying to say here? It's my daughter Aurora. Who's here with us tonight? Is there anyone else having issues with the stream right now, or is it just her? Is that Missy? I know, right? Rory. It sounded like you said she's extra. Aurora is extra.
You don't know what's really like going down. You haven't been so chill. Both of you, please.
Yeah, stream seems fine on my phone as well. This is Goldie. She's 5.5, possibly pregnant.
No. It's nothing you did. I'm just saying.
Was probably, like I said, away from his mom for way too long. Before we even found he didn't get enough work and water, and he probably was way too long without it. And then
Is there anyone trying to say something?
when he goes down, he didn't get too much time.
You say hi to Graham.
If
Say hi, Graham.
be a couple hours
Hi, Graham. Who is it? We're going to be telling some spooky stories in a little bit too. We all have had some pretty weird experiences and some sightings, some things caught on picture. We're going to show some pictures that we have. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that one. We're going to try maybe one more app. Hi, Rory. You're bored? You should check. Oh, we will. Yippee. This is my daughter, Aurora. I'll call her Rory.
I'll read the chat.
Oh, cool. I definitely want to hear about that. How old is your mom's house, Grim? Is it like a really old house?
Hi. Yeah, chat is working. Golden. This is ice here.
Yes.
That's good. We need a coaster. That's be like a weight.
Okay. Seems to be working for me.
Oh, hi, River.
Baby in the house. This is my son, River. My other son,
No.
Oogie Boogie. You say hi.
Over 60 years old. That's
Is she? Hi.
River.
You want to let him out so that he's not fussing? We'll put River in the living room and let Oaks out. Is she by any like body of water? Let me in. Sorry. They'll be right back. They're dealing with the baby squirrel. I don't think it's gonna make it. You might have to take him outside real quick. Grab his leash. Yep. Grab his leash. Yep. Sorry, guys, for the delay. They'll be right back.
Probably hovering around.
A lot of times, bodies of water, they have like a lot of energy. They carry energy, spirits, what
Sorry about
have
that,
you.
guys. Yeah, he's not gonna make it, guys. I don't know what happened. We think he was just really dehydrated.
Yeah, we don't know how long he was alone before he fell out of a tree onto the bar.
I had to console Anna and give her a hug, and she made me cry. And I was like, "You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. This wasn't you. You did nothing wrong." He was just so dehydrated, and I tried my best. I went out. I got him some milk. I got him, the bottle kit. Specifically, it had a squirrel nipple. We did everything we could have. I'm just gonna catch up on chat.
You didn't miss too much. We had a couple of the
It said Steven.
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
We had somebody say baby. Somebody say Sandra's having issues with chat, but they're the only ones so far.
Okay, I'm just catching up, guys.
Yep.
Sorry about the. It was kind of an emergency, life death with children. So it's like, oh, is that? It's already telling me my limit's up. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye. We'll get the real app then. That I don't have to pay. I mean, I could pay for it, but I don't have to.
Who's in there with River?
Kiara is.
Okay.
He literally did the thing where he sees and his back started. Yeah, like
No.
I told Anna, I said you're going to gain the squirrel totem for this because you helped.
Bumping the whole table with my knee.
Okay. Poop on my knee.
Oh really? I'm just catching up, guys.
Chat is working.
Oh yeah, I'm scrolling down. Let's see.
Yeah, I said hi just to see if chat was working.
Okay, good. Let's see. As far as I know, my mom was born. Oh wow. Totally not named after Twin Paranormal.
Yeah, totally not named. I did see that, but for some reason I didn't connect the two. That was so dumb.
Yeah.
I didn't see the River part. I started from totally.
All right, I'm caught up to chat now, children. All right.
I told them we're gonna do probably one more app, and then we'll start with some ghost stories.
Yeah, we'll do the Paradox because it's the best. It's the best. We'll throw this one in the
Simply
garbage.
the best. Better.
Copyright infringement. Don't you yell at me. Baby's yelling at me and shit. All right, y'all. I'm opening the doorway. Your favorite. No, I don't want to buy an app.
You better buy this app. It wants you to color stuff in a bottle.
Don't want it. You can't see it because you're not privileged enough. I'm sorry. You don't get it. It was a lovely bottle with some flowers.
If you want to see what's on the screen.
Like and subscribe, and we might show you. No promises. You want to find it? Go find Zen Color app. This is not the show for it. Right. Make sure there's no copyright. All right, I'm opening the doorway. Behave and don't be rude.
No negativity.
Leave the light. I'm shutting off the echo because it sounds weird. I want to shut off the white noise because it's ridiculous. I think reverb. Let me know if the reverb, if you can understand them. All right, the doorway is open. Who's here with us? Anyway, my mom was sitting in her living room in her recliner. She was just watching TV, and then she saw a silhouette moving in and out of view. And then she heard my nan's voice say, "Bye, babe." Oh, wow.
Aww.
Aww. Hi.
That was a kid.
Whoa. I won't say where unless you know, but there are some buildings around here where there have been satanic sacrifices of certain beings.
Yeah, we live near what they call the mills, and there's a big body of water, there's a big river that runs through them. There's been a lot of satanic activity in those buildings, literal sacrifices, human and animal.
I got meat.
Homeless people in and out of there. There was a 12-year-old girl that was killed there. Sins.
Yeah. Who's with us right now? Yeah, we've had some really messed up people around here.
They're trying to clean it out and turn it into like apartments and stuff. I'm like, who wants to live there after that? Everyone's gonna be cursed.
The desperate people. We have them.
Still here?
Who's still here? Who's her?
I heard Kathy.
Is my Japanese friend here? Hajimeru?
Looking. I heard looking.
Sugoi! Oh, I'm like, what? Somebody entered the chat.
I'll play that later. God.
Maybe. Xbox is telling us to play Elder Scrolls. Bye, guys.
And that stream.
No, seriously, Xbox, though, leave. You're blocking track. That's how they get you, with the cough here. And
If my dog's
Copyright.
snoring gets in the way, let me know. She snores.
I've got babies in there.
I mean, she didn't put them in there.
I mean, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. That didn't happen. It was Charles who did it.
Charles.
We had a deal, Charles!
Put that thing back where it came from,
Oh,
or
so help me. So help me.
Bullshit.
Did you... You
You're
watch...
reversed.
Watch your profane.
Did you fart, Goldie? Is that your breath?
My breath.
Oh, dog fart breath. It's the best. Still not as loud as sushi. Still not.
Oh my god, snores like a dog. Like a bear.
Do you have a question for us? It sounded like you tried to say Mexican. What up? Something. Sea life?
Sea life? I thought it was people.
Can you guys hear them clearly? Speak it through. Are you hearing? Let me know. I know one time I looked back at my video and nobody could hear shit. I was like, oh, I feel bad. Oh, it's picking up. Oh yeah, I can do multiple apps. Hold up.
Do you have one where it says actual words?
Yes, that's what I'm working on right now. I also have a yes no. Do you have a small box?
Yeah, I could find something.
Oh, I see.
No, you don't have to put him back. Just take his leash off him.
This is the experimental one. All right. Is anybody here with us right now?
Dog, drink your water.
Do I have to? Oh, I have to type a question. Family. Smart ass.
Okay, we have family here with us.
Literally smart ass.
Can you say one of our names or someone in chat whose family is here?
We already replaced the squirrel with a frog, Mom. What was I asking? They keep saying sex. You stop saying sex. It's rude. Whose family?
No, go drool over there, Oogie. Go, go lay down.
Yep.
Jesus.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus' family.
Okay.
Hey, Parzival, how you doing? Cheers. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good one.
So apparently we have family and Jesus here.
This is Junie. We love her. Oh, he's like, I'm an anti-social. I actually want this, and I want to pull it down because baby reasons. Yeah. All right. Oh, you want the 20-sided die? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can have the 20-sided die. You have another question? I'd build on that.
Are there any questions for us?
Oh, do
you have
Can you let him
questions
in there with you, Kooky?
Yeah.
Offer him a
us?
cookie.
Go.
Junior, go see Kiki for a cookie.
This is also experimental.
Yeah.
Just know that.
Junior, come here, please.
I'm so drunk today. I'll shave my head clean with a foam razor blade forever if anyone comes to smoke a cigarette with me. Drinks
Hey, baby.
me.
Hi, honey. Here.
Soon, Percival. Soon. She'll show up wherever she is.
I heard that again, Katie. Hi. That same kid.
Yeah, that kid. Where's the other one that I can build upon this?
Okay.
Was it the EMF radar? Or was it the image?
Take him quick. Take him quick.
That's the.
To the other room, guys.
All right, continue. Oh, yes, we're. Oh, I like this one. This is yes, no question. Ask a question.
Okay. Mom, are you here?
It takes a minute.
Sign.
Sign.
Yes.
We have been asking for signs.
We have been asking for signs if you're here.
Randy, can you give us a sign? Hi.
I guess. You guess you can give us a sign?
I'm gonna run. Is it this one? No, it was it? No, which one?
Well, we don't smoke cigarettes or cigars. Is that cigars? Cigarettes.
Does this count?
Yeah, we have a vape. It's as far as we'll go.
Salud.
I'll have a shot
I literally just heard it say for you.
For you.
for you. I'll have a shot for you.
Well, I mean, her hair is kind of shaved, so
Yeah,
I mean,
both sides.
we did that today. She did that today.
Yeah.
Eh. Who's saying eh? What is your name?
5.
5 what? I'm gonna turn the sensitivity up on this, but I gotta also make sure this is
Yeah, Aurora did
Here.
let you,
Here.
like, walk around for a minute and he got it.
Okay. Carefully take Goldie and have her help you clean it up. She will help you, and then bring her back.
Oh, is it dog food?
No, he
Uh-oh.
got into honest food.
Oh.
What does that say?
Take the dog vacuum.
It said here.
Here. Yeah, it said here.
Mia, are you here?
Use it to manipulate it towards.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have any messages for Katie and I?
Maybe.
It started going towards no before you asked.
I heard definitely.
Try to pull from the sounds, use frequencies, whatever to speak.
I swear I heard a whisper that said,
Probably did. Can you give us a word? This also is capable
I
of doing
heard
so.
Grandpa.
Grandpa, are you here?
No.
No.
I'm here.
Is Katie and Marissa's grandpa here? Let me be clearer.
I don't have to know.
Mhm. What? This one's very fussy. They have a hard time with the yes and no one. I don't know why. But... I heard aqua.
Does anyone in chat, have you guys ever had any experiences with paranormal, ghost spirits, anything creepy?
We got some good stories.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should just leave this running while you tell them. Then it can correlate.
So we've kind of had experiences since we were little.
Maybe we should pause it for now and do some stories.
Yeah.
There's always been.
I'm going to pause this
activity.
one, but I am going to let that so they can pull up words.
Hey. What did you still have?
Dad,
Guys, no, we're not going to do that. Send him in.
Oogie, come.
Down. Down. Open. Down.
There's tree frogs out.
Down.
There's a tree frog on our door.
Oh, that's cool. How big is it?
Stupid.
I love this dog so much, but he's so dumb.
He's such a meathead.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Oogie Boogie. Come here. This is Oogie.
He's big and stupid.
This is Ava's son.
TGB. I don't know where that's been.
He's named.
Where that's been?
You don't.
That's been, and I'm scared.
He's named Oogie Boogie because when he was born, he had Oogie Boogie's like creepy eyes and the jagged smile right on his butt. I probably have a picture I can show you guys.
She's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let me find that.
Um,
If you have it on your computer, I can whip it up.
I know.
Figure out how to do that at some point.
Oogie, lay down.
I.
Eye.
Like eye.
Oh, like the eye. Okay.
Eye. Oh yeah, because you were just talking about the eyes and the mouth. Yep. Very good.
Kiki.
Yeah.
Can you come put
I
Oogie
want
in
you
the
spirits,
pen?
if you want to communicate, I want you to pull words from the dictionary, please. We're gonna try communicating, see how good you are with that. I'm only strengthening
What
you.
does that say?
I
Lack.
What do you lack? Could have pulled the word I, like I.
Go.
Where are we going?
Come on, vamonos.
Copyright. Let's go.
Yeah. Come on, let's get to it. No, you can do it.
So yeah, I guess maybe I'll keep telling stories then
Yeah.
while you guys are
Go
figuring
ahead.
that out. So we really
Nature.
Nature.
Go.
That's pretty much child nature
Yeah.
right there, yeah.
we've experienced things when we were little. Our grandparents' house supposedly sat on a Native American burial ground.
There was also a
There's
coal
also-
mine on the property,
Ooh,
a
coal mine.
swamp on the property,
Yep.
and if anybody knows about Mount Agamenticus in Maine, there's a lot of like witchy stuff happening.
I've been saying it wrong
There.
all these years.
What the hell were you calling it?
Mount Agamenticus.
Agamenticus.
Agamenticus. Yes.
Agamenticus. Dorothy. Does anybody know a Dorothy?
Are you calling me Dorothy?
A door?
I'm also a dwarf.
So my grandparents
Diggy
had a
diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole.
knowledge beat, and you were just hitting the table.
What can I say?
my grandparents had a spirit called Running Bucktail, and he would like knock stuff over, open cabinets, close doors, open doors.
Signify.
We had a spirit in our house growing up. We named him Freddy. He would open doors.
Oh yeah, Freddie. We
Move-
sent him to
move
my house.
Move cups.
Wish.
He lived in my closet.
Wish.
Okay. Screenshot.
Hand. Plan.
Hand.
It's
Stop.
because I touched it.
Birth.
Oh, okay. It touched my energy.
Hand plan stop birth. What?
Please don't stop my birth.
Plan stop birth.
Better not. Dewey drop. What's up?
Dewey! What up,
What up?
Dewey?
What up, Dewey?
Tell us your experiences. We're open to them.
So we had, let's see, after Freddie. So Freddie one time followed us to a grocery store. And me and Marissa were just joking around. We were like, Freddie, if you're here with us,
Night.
help us. Night. Help us find a can of corn. And we were walking past an aisle.
No.
And then a can of corn fell off a shelf. And there was nobody in the aisle. And me and Marissa stopped and we looked at each other and we're like, okay, if that's actually corn, I'm going to lose it. And we go over and it literally was a can of corn.
So I have a similar experience where the lady downstairs, Alice, she died. And we went grocery shopping once. And we're just walking down the bread aisle, and all of a sudden the bread just whoop, right in front of us, same kind of thing. And I was like, Alice, what the fuck?
So I don't know if anybody can see this.
Pretty
I know
sure it
it's
was
on
her.
a phone. So no, I don't know if you guys can see.
Oh yeah, okay.
No, not really. But there's
Oh,
there's
what are
two
you?
eyes.
This is better. This is
Oh,
way
okay,
better.
yeah.
This is way better, chat. Frogs win, chat. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Tyler, if you're watching. I'm sorry. Tyler, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm so drunk. It's fine. You want to eat this frog? You should probably lick this frog and get like, I don't know, something.
A disease.
A dozy.
I hear you trip if you lick tree frogs now.
Opposite.
Opposite.
Oh,
Alcohol. It said
He's
alcohol.
drunk.
He's drunk.
Energy.
Energy.
It's, you know,
Right.
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 Sweet.
You are my new son.
Sorry, I'm so
Are you a boy? I don't even know. I don't want to know.
Now we're talking about.
Do you want some meat? Are you a carnivore? Probably not.
Probably
Would
not.
you like to partake in some?
Discussion.
Oh,
Discussion.
sorry.
Yes, we're having discussions with frogs.
Yes.
Take your child.
All right, yeah. Take him out. Go put him back outside.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Oh,
like
actually,
getting off of people.
Let me get a
Funeral.
picture of him. Now. What are you saying funeral for? You shut your mouth.
Funeral.
I don't want nothing about no funeral. Hold on. This is gonna be the thumbnail. Come here, you little shit.
There you go.
Like when
You are the
my ex
Yeah.
was laying down and I was playing the Xbox here.
Careful! Don't squeeze him. Don't squeeze him.
I'm not
Oh no, he's
squeezing.
just calling.
Okay, I thought you squeezed him and scared him.
His throat. He's doing the extended throat thing. It's a male.
Oh, it's a boy. Oh, do you find me sexy?
he's
He's chosen.
He's chosen me.
I am the chosen one. Wait, where's the chosen one? Yes.
Pose. Yes. Pose.
Yes.
Vote.
Oh,
Sorry, we can't go into the pad.
I was gonna say put him on the keyboard because it's really cool looking.
Sorry, we're easily distracted.
Sorry, we all have ADHD. We all have ADHD, and there's a frog. And take your child and go play.
I had a frog penis on my face. It was almost.
Is that focus?
Okay.
Okay, I was trying to get the
Give him
focus
to
back.
Kiki, take him
Froggy.
outside.
It's like Froggy.
You guys, I have little suction cup marks on my glasses.
Stop. Where?
Literally. Is it gonna show him?
Wait,
Oh, it might be too clear.
I see them.
Oh my god.
That's
Little
fucking-
frog suction cups on my freaking glasses.
Oh, you probably can see it better in here. Oh yeah, yep, I see them. Little toes. If this says frog,
That's too funny.
dude. Yeah, so we talk about ghosts and then we get distracted because children bring in frogs. This is our channel. Welcome to it.
Welcome.
Never know what happens at Koopa's house. Never. Well, technically it's Mars.
I was like, Koopa's house.
I'm calm and doing
It's
this shit.
Koopa's house.
Pirate!
And she lives here.
Pirate! You've been yar hard.
Yo ho, yo ho.
Copyright!
Oh my god.
Because you know Disney.
We
owns it.
claim we say way too many quotes.
It's
I
fine.
know.
It's fine. You can have up to 3 seconds or 10. I'm not sure which, but we go with 3.
It's either or. Either we're gonna get canceled or we're not.
we claim.
One time I got a
say
cut. Well, actually,
we
3
quote way too many movies, songs. Like
3 times I got copyright strikes, but it turns out they weren't strikes. It was just Fortnite allows these. So there was like, oh, the artist allows it though. And I had a heart attack like 3 times before I read it. I was like, thanks, Fortnite. Oh,
Witches.
okay.
Witches.
just because we have tarot cards doesn't mean we're witches.
Yeah, my mom was a witch.
She kicked my
Are you
ass.
talking about my mother?
Randy, get your ass on the phone.
Seriously.
Yeah. What are you doing now?
I was cleaning the frog.
Oh,
I was cleaning the
the
frog
frog
penis
penis.
off my glasses.
we don't condone Pompey nothing.
We
Auntie.
don't.
Okay, we're recording here.
Auntie.
Auntie.
All I heard was ah. All right.
Baby
continue.
talks.
You were
Yeah,
talking
so
about-
we've each had multiple experiences on their property at Mount Agamenticus, and So I
Damn, Daniel.
have had
Oh, yeah, good. Okay.
I had a nightmare this one time, and in my nightmare I was being
I'll
attacked
take your
by a
mom's center of
demon.
attention.
Can you guys hear her okay? Because she's a little bit further away from the mic. So
Don't mind that weird sound I just made. I dragged it across the table.
So in my dream, I was being attacked by a demon who was mostly like black, like, but it was like a charcoal black, and he had red glowing eyes, and it was almost like his aura was red around him, like he was like there was a glowing aura of red around him.
Okay.
Bullet. Okay.
bullet. Okay.
Well, in my dream, he
Excuse
was
me.
attacking me and he was choking me. And I woke up to having the worst acid reflux attack that I had ever had in my life. And I was literally choking on my bile, on my stomach acid.
Hide. Recover.
Hide, recover, leave.
Hide, recover, and leave.
I felt like my
Feel.
throat
Devil.
feel
Afternoon.
devil.
Confidence.
Feel the devil in the afternoon with confidence.
Senior.
That's what I got.
Senior. I'm not old.
Horror.
I think the devil is.
But
old.
yeah, so
Person.
person,
Ask.
Ask.
Women.
women.
Schedule.
Schedule.
What's your schedule?
Well,
What's your schedule?
Spirit.
What's your schedule?
I don't like
Spirit.
schedules. Ask Grim.
sir.
Welcome.
Welcome, stay. Spirit,
Okay.
welcome, stay.
Ideal.
Okay.
Ideal.
That's wild. It said
Panic. Negative.
spirit, welcome, stay.
Confused.
Hey,
Okay.
Fail.
why did he even start
Battle.
barking?
Leave Oogie Boogie
Male.
alone, please. Thank you.
Battle. Man.
I think the spirits are poking him or some shit.
Panic, negative, confused,
Hang.
fail, battle.
Try.
See,
God.
hang, try,
God?
Trick.
trick.
Are you telling us a story right now?
Grade. See. Pride.
The Great Sea.
Reveal.
Are you telling us a story about America?
Pleasure.
What do you?
Decide.
So,
Expert. Pod. Month.
Okay.
Don't get dirty on my channel.
First, I thought they were like coming on to us. They're like hot, and then they're like month. I'm like, okay, it is a hot
If
month.
this says a genital, I'm shutting it off.
Success.
Success.
This is not the place to
Ring.
roleplay. Thank you.
Breast.
Breast.
Call. Reply.
You shut your whore mouth.
Okay.
I hear Cameron.
I hear Cameron.
Who's Cameron? Does
Who
anyone
is
know
Cameron?
Cameron?
Cameron is Robert's brother, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
Or his twin? What was his twin? You remember what's his name? Joe's boys? They were twins.
No.
Trish's
I
Joe.
don't remember their
no. Yeah, well anyway, the other one, I'm pretty sure his name was
Lake?
Cameron. Lake?
No. Ain't nobody talking to you.
Okay, so yeah,
Literally
I
was like
had
breast.
dream, worst acid reflux. Felt like I literally was choking.
Yeah.
I could not breathe. I had to sit up and like clear my throat, and it was burning. And I felt like there was somebody else besides my husband in the room, and I was very unsettled.
Was this in the shack?
Yes, it was in the shack.
That makes sense now.
We lived on my grandparents' property in a separate like house we called the shack. 'cause
It was literally a
tiny.
shack. It was.
Yeah.
It was a tiny home.
It was
literally.
supposed to be.
300 square feet, maybe.
Stop yelling.
Sorry, guys, kids. It was. Kids. It was supposed to be a like barn / washroom area for their animals, and my uncle, that's what it was on paper.
Yeah.
He turned it into a one-room house,
Had a bathroom.
cabin type thing.
Yeah. At
Then
first it
he
didn't have
added a
bathroom.
living room. Then he added a bathroom, and then he added a second floor that had 2 rooms. That's all it was 2 rooms.
Mhm.
Like
The
no
bathroom was the
hallway.
last thing that I remember. in
Yeah.
there, Yeah.
And so you go up the stairs, and you're in one room, which is like a big flat space, and then there's a wall with a doorway. No
Join my-
door.
Join my Discord and I'll share photos.
And yeah, we'll share photos in there. And then there was a second room. I used to stay in the the smaller room, the second room, for a little while with my boyfriend at the time, who became my husband. And on his 21st birthday, we were drinking there, and I had sobered up. We decided to go to bed. This is the same room that my sister Katie had ended up sleeping in. And I always felt like this negative energy in the left corner of the room. And as we were going to bed, I just felt like a heaviness in the room. And I was like, don't open your eyes. Cause like I can be a bitch when it comes to this kind of stuff sometimes. So I was like, just don't open your eyes. Just don't open your eyes. It's fine. I opened my eyes and I look in the corner that I was feeling the presence from, and I could see dark eyes, a huge grin, that had like sharp teeth. There was like a hooded black figure, and there was horns that came up and back, and they were like
The demon I saw had horns too. So
Yeah.
it was weird. And it happened in the same room
And
that
it-
she's talking about.
right. So we had two different experiences in the same room with a similar creature, if you will, entity. And on the horns and the face, there was like these red, almost like veins. Like if you see like lava, like cracks, and you can see like the lava coming through, like it was like that. It was like cracks that are like glowing red underneath. And it was just hovering there in the corner. And then it went, and it was like a sound. Like I'm not even, it was like physical. It was a sound. It was pressure, and it came swooping at me to my face. Physically flinched. I was like,
I've been there.
and I closed my eyes, and I felt it right.
Yeah.
I would not open my fucking eyes, and I literally put the blanket over my head like a little bitch, and I'm like, this ain't real. This ain't real. This ain't real. This ain't real. And I forced myself to go to sleep. And that was probably
Yeah.
Kiki.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was her. Oh my god.
That was probably one of the scariest.
Almost Kiki. Someday.
CHRIST. If you're gonna be cussing, daughter of mine, at least get your spelling right.
I'll spell it like that forever now.
I know,
Oh my
Christy.
god.
It's
This is-
Christy.
you just made a meme.
Jeez, Christy.
Congratulations, your first meme, Kiki. Good job. It's now an emote.
You guys, you don't understand. In this shack,
Yeah.
okay, if we ever say the shack, understand.
It was hell on earth,
It's
okay?
this
You
place
need to know.
on my grandparents' property that had so much activity. There's been sightings of a woman in white in this open
The woman
field.
of the swamp.
Yeah,
The lady of the swamp, I call her.
she could be heard crying at night in the swamp.
Yeah. And
She
multiple
tried to lure
generations
you.
have seen it. My
Multiple
grandparents'
generations.
generation,
I've
my mom's
seen
generation, our
her.
generation.
I've seen her.
From we had king. There was a king, don't know which king, on my great grandmother's side of the family, who gifted the property on the mountain to my family. We have a family crest and everything, and they gifted this property to my family, and so it's been in my family for 4 or 5 generations now. But there's a lot that's happened on the property. And we have like a whole list here. We have these ones. Do we want to specifically talk about the shack first, or do we want to save that because they're like the bigger stories?
We can, I mean, whatever you feel.
Yeah, let's save the 2 big ones for when we're close to the end of this.
Okay. So Katie and I have lived together on and off our whole lives. And I had an apartment that she lived with me in. We lived near a river. And all the time, because we've had cats our whole lives, and we've only just recently had dogs, but we would have cats that would pass away or get hit by a car or something.
We've never had a cat live a full life, like live to old age.
Ever. We have never had a cat live until it died of natural causes. Ever. Kiara, don't be saying specifics if I'm not giving specifics, please. That being most like cat shapes, like going around corners or just through rooms. And Katie and I would look at each other and be like, did you see that? I fucking saw that. Like I saw that. And it's creepier when there's confirmation, you know, like if you see stuff by yourself, you can like, you know, throw it to the back of your mind and be like, I didn't just see that, you know, but like when someone confirms, and we'll tell you a story later that's fucked up. When someone else is with you and they can confirm that you both saw the same thing, it's so much creepier. Had like the cats brush like against our leg, you know, like how cats like brush
You feel
themselves
them,
on you.
yeah.
We've had that on our legs, on our arms, and actually our whole lives. Okay, this is something creepy that happens. Katie and I, and sometimes Heidi, especially when she's around us, will get random drops of water.
Yeah.
Legit-
Actually, that's happened to other people. I've heard
That you've
stories
been
of
around?
other people. So that is a paranormal occurrence that happens. I'm trying to pinpoint it to what type of entity, though.
Like we'll be in a room, whether it's in our house, someone else's
No
house.
water around.
No,
Absolutely
there's like
none.
no leaks. Like we're looking like the ceiling's intact. There's no leak anywhere, but a clear drop of water just fell
you
down
can
and landed on
physically
my
see it,
arm.
yeah.
You can see I have pictures of it somewhere in my phone, somewhere on Google. Which, wow.
Yo, that's 2 different devices now, and that's the third, fourth time we've gotten witch.
Yep.
The third, fourth. Yeah.
But we've had random drops of water. And this one, every time she comes over to our house or we go to her house.
Or we talk to her on the
or
phone.
we talk to her on the phone.
Or she texts us.
Any interaction with this chick, we will find we
Within
won't even find
hours.
a beetle will find us. Okay, that she is the
I told
beetle
you.
lady.
I told you.
Like she'll leave, she'll be at our house for days, okay, or just get to our house, and
I started taking
all of a
pictures, by
sudden
the
there's
way.
a little black beetle crawling on my
Crawling on us.
arm. I'm like, why? Where?
I have lineage somewhere in Egypt or something because it's cats
and it's
beetles.
always a little black
It's always
beetle.
cats or beetles, dude. Always.
It's always a little black beetle.
Yep.
No matter what time of year it is.
Yeah.
If scarabs start showing up,
Oh
no.
my god, no, I don't fuck with scarabs.
Funny stuff, though.
They're showing up, man.
Yeah, the droplets of water is pretty creepy because, like, and I remember one time you had one and then I had one, like, right after.
One after it was like drip, drip.
Yeah. And we were both in, was it your room?
I think.
Sorry, don't spam the chat.
The kitchen? Or the
Yeah.
bathroom?
It was one of us was in the bathroom with the door open, and the rest of us were in the kitchen. I don't remember who, because as twins, sometimes we forget like who did what.
Especially if we did it together.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I did that. No, I did that.
I have a specific memory of me doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Casually sips through straw.
Ghost cats, droplets of water.
That one time we got abducted by aliens, and then we
Beetles.
went to the unicorn universe.
And there was a door.
The door.
The door.
The door.
The door can see into your mind.
It can see into your soul.
Really? The door can do all that?
No.
Oh man. Let's see.
That's a quote.
So, this other experience that happened to me personally, my sister was somewhere. I think she was going to get her husband from work.
Girl, you
And-
can't be saying that's it.
Yeah, don't be saying that, Kiara. About to-
Beetle black and she's racist. And I'm like, oh my god.
So my sister and her husband were out. I had our 2 daughters, Anna and Aurora, who were like 4 or 5 at the time.
Yeah.
And so Kiara was a year younger than them.
Mhm.
I was
Bad.
yeah, it was bad.
bad.
It was scary.
I had my boyfriend on a phone call on video chat, and I had to go, I think, take the dog out or take the trash out, one of those things. That dog right there. And So I was like, he's like, just put me on the shelf. Don't tell them that I'm here. I'll keep an eye on them so that you can run outside real quick. And I was like, okay. So I go outside, I come back, and he's like, so the girls were plotting something in the hallway. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, Kiara came out and was telling the girls to do something. And they were plotting in the hallway, which was off of my living room that led outside. I lived in the basement. And he's like, I heard them talking. And Anna kept saying, no, I don't want to do that. And then they came back. He's like, girls, come back in here. And he scared them because they didn't know that he was there. So they come back in. I come in and he's telling me this. And I was like, dark. I was like, Kiara, I was like, Kiara's sleeping. Like, what do you mean Kiara's telling them to do something? He's like, no, I heard another girl in the hallway talking to your daughters, telling them to do something, and your niece was like, no, I don't want to do that. And then they came back in. He's like, I'm like, Kiara's asleep. And so I was like, I'll show you. And so I go in the bedroom into the kids' room and I show him, I was like, look, she's snoring. Like, she is out cold. He's like, Marissa, I heard another girl and your daughter and your niece were talking to her in the hallway and she was telling them to do something. And they said they didn't want to. I was like, cool.
Tell them what your apartment used to be.
It was it the diaper. I think it used to be an old diaper factory. And they turned it into apartment buildings. And we lived in the basement. It was
dark down there. Like they had one of those pull
down attics. We had 3 windows. We had 3 windows in the whole apartment. My room, my sister's room, and the kids' room. And it was a very just long apartment building.
Oh, okay, cool. Chelsea.
Ooh, hi, Chelsea.
Hey. Oh,
man. Okay. Chelsea comes in. Man. Chelsea, we have a man for you here.
Chelsea confirmed you're a man. Sorry. It's just how it is. It's mandatory. No. Story time for you. Since you're doing spoops, saw a ghost car recently.
Well, maybe Spirit's
trying to tell you something.
Saw a ghost car recently on Interstate 81 just outside of Mexico, New York, 2 weeks ago. Oh, tell us more.
That's crazy.
Like, was it just like, was it like a drive-by? Was it? I need to know more, Chelsea. I need more.
A ghost car.
I need more. I love ghost cars.
I don't. So we also had, besides the ghost cats and the ghost girl, we had constantly seeing ghost kids out of the side of bus.
Oh my god! Yeah.
I was like,
all the time,
to the point where you think your kid is up, so you get up to go check, and they're not up. And it's like, no, I know I just saw a kid poke their head around that fucking corner.
I actually I always felt like I was being watched by children and shit. I don't know. I swear I've seen the peak. I hate peekers. I hate peekers.
Yeah.
When it's like a tree and they're like. And they're like,
that's what the kids would do.
All the way, and then they go back in, and then you look behind their tree, and it's like, no.
2/3 of a head and a shoulder peeking around a corner and dipping. Peeking around a corner and dipping. And it's like, Jesus.
Yeah, no. That's
like, you saw it. You saw the movement. It made you look, but there's nothing there.
But you're like, no, I know it. I seen it. Oh, I was in, for those of you who know the situation with Kage, I was she had passed away from heart failure, congestive heart failure, and the other day I was meowing at her daughter Noko, and right behind me I hear clear as day her gravelly meow, and I'm like, I look behind me and nobody's behind me, but like her carrier's behind me, and I'm like, Kage, did you just meow at me from the carrier? Swear to God, it was her too. It was none of my cats meowing. It wasn't Noko. And I know her meow, so I was like, that was Kage, clear as day, loud as shit too. It was like she was in the room screaming at me, like, Mah!
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I know you're here.
No, the night after she passed away, that same night when I got home and I was laying in bed, I swear I felt her like walk up my body and lay on my chest like she used to, because she used to lay on me and then she'd boop my nose with her nose.
I swear I felt her on the bed, like you know how you feel a cat get on the bed and you feel the feet walking around. I swear I felt it.
Rock.
Rock. She's rock. Yeah. She's rock. The peak. All right. So I was driving in the right lane, and it was around like 11 p.m. Up ahead of me, less than a mile or so, a car comes across the 2 lanes. Oh, yo. Okay. Comes across the 2 lanes. All right. Part 2 coming soon. Do you have can you say a sentence? I know you're capable. I've seen you say like 3 or 4 words on this device. Don't play games with me. Oh, you looking for the photo?
Yeah.
Did you get an invite to the Discord? I think I sent you one.
I don't know.
I think so.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I just joined Discord, so I'm like,
You gotta
still
figure out
getting
how it
used to
works.
it. I'm like, I've only been on it like twice.
It's pretty fun. I like it. I like making emojis and stuff. I gotta do that too. I made a bunch for Justine's server and I forgot
Do
to
you
make more
have
for
the
him.
pictures from the other story, Marissa?
Oh
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now.
If I had my phone, I could find them, but
See, the thing is this is what creeps me out. I keep saving these pictures to its own file,
and they disappear out of the file.
and they
throw.
they keep disappearing out of this file, and then I have to keep searching for them.
Oh, so the picture itself is haunted.
Yeah.
With energy, which is a thing. Haunted photographs are
came
real.
from nowhere, and there were only trees on the right and left sides. Went straight across and disappeared. It looked like a real car, but was surrounded in fog.
Part 3 coming soon. Wow.
That is scary. That's scary.
It was surrounded in fog. Yeah, that's kind of like the ghost ships. Like, I don't know if anybody's played Wind Waker, but like back when you play Wind Waker, there's a ghost ship, and that's basically
Oogie,
the
enough.
the same foggy type stuff, and it's really creepy. Also love the music. It's really creepy. But yeah. That's the kind of stuff I think of with like ghost vehicles. Like there's always that fog. But I think like the fog is like it's obviously like emotional, spiritual energy of like the tragedy that occurred, obviously. Essentially it's its own ghost aura.
So we have an aunt who is sensitive to spirit, and she's the 7th child out of 7 children, and she has dreams. She can see things. She doesn't like to talk about it. She doesn't like to think about it because it creeps her out, and she gets really overwhelmed.
It's a lot. It's
But
a lot of
she came over and visited us one time. We were in the shack, and we were talking to her about our experiences there and how we could feel a presence in the room. And there was 2 presents. One wasn't very nice, and one
road. Chelsea just put in her 3rd thing right before it said road.
Saw headlights on it, again surrounded in fog. When I got up to the area and disappeared to, there was one of them little roads that the cops hide on the interstate. Oh wow. Okay.
That's weird. So, and the thing said road.
Aunt Cindy,
they're with it.
Oh, I said her name. Well, our aunt would
it's fine.
She said she sensed a man,
and we
told her
instant, Chelsea. It's just instant. They're trolling you now.
She sensed a man.
Somebody's here for you.
He would sit at the edge of our bed. We would feel the bed sink, like there was somebody sitting there. I felt my leg. I felt my leg or my arm being touched or my hip. But I never felt like a negative energy. But
from there,
my aunt was like, "No, he's just here.
He's just like an observer."
Just like our connection goes boo. Yeah.
But and we knew about that one, but she definitely said in the corner that both Katie and I saw that negative energy. Because my room, she ended up taking the small room. I was in the bigger room.
I hated that small room so much.
And that corner, it would be on that side on my room, and then on the opposite wall in the same corner is where she said there's literally a dark mass in this corner.
Yeah.
She's like, I
Did
don't
you say
even want to
by
look
the
at
Yeah.
it.
doorway? By the like
Um,
as you go up the stairs.
As you go up the stairs, it's to the left of the doorway. That
yeah,
corner.
yeah. It's
behind
always
where Katie's TV used to be.
always there,
Yeah.
dude. Always.
Yeah, and we didn't even tell her where it was. She told us
She
where
was
it
like,
was,
no, there, it's
and
over
we're
there.
like, yes, that's exactly where it is. And she's like, I will not look in that corner. She's like, I can feel it. It's looking at
She's
me.
like,
It's
I
not
actually
nice.
don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, she's like, I'm done talking about
I'm
it.
not sure it's human, honestly. To be
Yeah.
honest, I don't think it is human because it's tried to interact. Because I'm a channeler, it's tried to like communicate with me, and I'm like, no, I don't talk to strangers.
Chelsea says, anyway, when I got up there, there was nothing there. No car going up the little road or turning on
Pitch
to the other
black,
side.
yo.
Pitch black. Wow.
Yeah, it probably was a ghost car. I wouldn't be surprised. There's a video on YouTube.
You're like, huh? I'm just gonna keep going this way.
Yeah,
There's a video.
that's a don't get out of your car situation.
There's a video on YouTube of this guy, and he's got the camera, and he's walking up, and he can hear this woman crying hysterically, right, like really sobbing.
Oh, the one
crying.
in the set.
And you walk up to it, and he walks up to it with a camera, and all of a sudden he gets right up to the car, and it stops. And he looks in the camera. No one's in the fucking car, dude, because the car got in an accident and the lady died. Yeah,
But the thing is,
that one creeped me out. I was like,
the
oh.
car was in the middle of a cemetery.
Yeah,
Mhm.
well, that
But it didn't hit any graves.
No, but the car itself was the gravestone. Instead of getting a gravestone, they used the car as the gravestone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that part.
That's a thing you can do in certain states.
What?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
depends on the cemetery and who owns it, but yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, no, yeah, I was like, dude, what a better way to use than the.
Kiki's
fucking-
asking if she can come in live now. No, you guys don't need to.
Why, you got a story? Tell them about the. I was gonna be me. I'm about the monsters on
Did
your
you
bed.
find them?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, maybe because I think I actually downloaded them to my phone because I knew that was going to happen. Hold on.
Maybe.
So you want me to start with what I knew, and then you can pick up from there?
Sure.
So my husband works for UPS, and
I'm
he
gonna
works
resend them
the
to you. so
early
you can put in
morning
your
shift,
Discord.
Yeah.
and they have to go in anywhere between like 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. start
Anything
time.
and everything you got.
And so I would bring him in, and on my way to bring him in one morning, I get a phone call from Marissa when we're almost to his work, and I was like, oh, maybe she wants me to grab something, from the store on the way home. So I answer, and I'm like, hey, what's up? She's like, please tell me, where are you? Please tell me you're almost on your way home. And I was like, no, we're almost to Michael's work, but I'm not on my way home yet. Why? What's up? Are you okay? She was like, Katie.
Tell him Seb we love him.
Katie. She's like, I need you.
Tell him we love him, Chelsea.
She's like, I need you to get home like as fast as you can. She's like,
On
look at your phone. Look at your phone. I just sent you something. And I was like, what? Okay. So I hand my phone to Michael, and I was like, open my messages from Marissa and see what she sent. He was like, I hear him go, wow. And I was like, what is happening? He's like, Katie. And he shows me. And do you want to show them, or?
I don't know if you guys can see this. You can see it.
Oh,
This
you can
is what
see
she
it.
sent
This
me.
is a reflection into my TV. Okay.
This right here, this mask. Right
So-
here, Jason.
From my perspective, okay, I took a shower. It was like 3:00 in the freaking morning, 2:30 until 3. I get out of my shower at about 3:00, and I'm just in a towel. I'm sitting on the
Every
side of my
time,
bed,
dude.
about to lotion, do all the things, and I just happened to look up at my TV, and in my doorway, which is behind me, okay, is that.
So the black thing
The
is
black
her TV.
thing.
That big black thing.
This big black thing is my TV, and this is the reflection of my. I can't do it this way. This is a reflection of my doorway.
Mhm. This right here. Ooh,
I got a message.
what is this? You see the head?
Yeah, you see the head?
You see that?
I saw that in my TV, and I'm like, there's no way. And I'm like, do I blink? Do I not blink? I'm like, there's no way this is real. So I blinked and I opened my eyes and it was still there. I'm like, no, this is not real. Okay. I'm like, do I turn around? Like, am I that person? Am I that problem? I'm alone in the house.
I always look personally because I'm a freak.
Well, that's just it. I'm like, okay, psyching myself up. Let me do this. I turn around. I cannot see it with my own eyes. So now I'm like, do I turn back around and look at the TV? Because if it's still there, I'm probably going to shit myself. I'm like, okay, psych myself up again, turn around, it's still in the TV. I'm like, okay, so now if I blink, I'm afraid it's gonna go away. So I like keep my eyes open. I'm like feeling around beside me for my phone. I grab my phone, staring at the TV, freaking side vision here, main focus on the TV camera, and I got a freaking picture. I got 2 pictures of it. Okay, and
technically 3. One of them you can barely see it, but it's still there.
So that was the first
It's
picture.
A child.
It's a child.
Silhouette of a little boy.
This is the
standing
second picture
in the kitchen outside of her bedroom.
I don't know how
doorway.
You see him?
And you can see the head clearly.
And the torso, the upper torso.
And it's the size of a child. Okay. And then this picture, you can still see the body, but the head is gone. In my doorway. I sent it to Koopa's Discord if you guys wanted to see it more clearly. But yeah, the body's still there, but the head's gone. See, if you look in this picture, the head's there. This picture, the head's gone.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Just the fact that I got that on camera.
You got something to say Instant Pot? Did you just turn that up?
Probably. I can't say that's the scariest thing, but it might be
definitely
one of the scariest things that's ever happened to me.
I can't say I wasn't there, but I was scared for her because she said, Katie, you don't understand, because when I got out of the shower, I heard a noise coming from y'all's end of the house.
Yep.
And I thought you were in, what did you say? You thought somebody was in the hallway?
Yeah,
one of the kids was.
Because we lived in the basement. If somebody opened the front door, sometimes it would create that vacuum effect and my door would rattle or move. And so I heard what sounded like the front door opening. And I was like, hello? Nobody answered me. So I go and I grab a knife because I'm that person. And I grab a knife and I go and check. Romina.
Welcome, Romina.
I go and check it out and there's nobody else in the house. And that's when I start coming back and I sit down and then I looked up and I saw the boy in the doorway and I called Katie immediately.
She's like, I'm still looking at it. I'm still looking. He's right here, right now. I'm looking at it right now. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like I don't know what to do, but I can't.
In the TV.
Okay, I was going to say.
See it with my own eyes.
I don't know if I should look away. I don't know if I should blink. I'm
like in tears at this point, just full on tears.
You thought she was in tears that time.
Oh man. But that was probably one of the top like 5 scariest things. Not the top, but one of the top scariest things. But probably because I was alone and it didn't go away. I couldn't see it with my own eyes. I could only see it as a reflection in my freaking TV.
What time are you supposed to leave to get bed? It's 9 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
Probably. What's today?
Friday.
Friday.
It's Freaky Friday.
Oh, Friday. No, he won't get out until after 10.
Okay, that's fine. We can end it either 10 or 11, whichever you want.
So I called her and told her what was happening. I'm like, I'm still staring at it. It's not moving. It's just standing there in my doorway and I can't see it with my own eyes.
It's just looking at me menacingly.
And then right before she got home, it just disappeared. It didn't walk away or anything. It just
like it just vaporized.
And I was in tears. It was all the lights stayed on in my room that night. Not that really would have helped anything, but
I was in shock because I was like, you got it. Like you got it. And it's still there. She's like, yeah, it's still, I'm looking at him right now. I'm looking at him right now.
Was it just shadow? Just straight up?
No, like what you saw in that picture.
You saw in that picture is what I saw.
You could make it. It's just dark mass in the shape of a.
You can see that like.
Back then, we didn't have really good cameras like we did now.
It has like wavy hair. You can tell that's a boy.
Yeah, that's a boy.
It's got like a wavy like kind of hair.
He's like just above counter levels, so he's probably like 6 years old.
Yeah, because what? That's like the freaking counter.
Yeah, that's the counter behind him.
And that's this.
Yeah. So Together. Oh my God, together. Yeah, it was with me. But anybody who didn't see, this is the picture again. And then that's the boy in my doorway right there. And I could only see it in the reflection of my TV. That was terrifying. Let's see.
They just take my shit at my house. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like literally to another dimension.
Yeah, and I did my mom saw a woman, more than multiple people saw a woman in white.
Lady in white.
Oh, okay. So also at the shack, we
yeah.
would have so many things happen there, but I know it's bad, but I used to like take short naps when my daughter was a baby. She was only about a week old. No, she had to have been a little bit older than that.
I think she was a little. No, it's just picking up energies, EMFs.
I can't remember exactly how old. She was a couple months old. Maybe only a month. That beeping. Anyway, she was sleeping on my chest, and
we have a woman in white on Cemetery Mountain where I was raised.
Ooh. Why are they always in white? Like the white flowy dress. I've seen it myself.
And they always die on their wedding. Have you ever noticed they always die on their wedding?
Yeah.
Why?
So my daughter was sleeping on my chest like this. I had her butt was like right here, and so her feet were right here. And she was sleeping kind of diagonal. I had both my arms tucked and locked. I'm a very light sleeper. She moves and I'm awake. So we were just taking a nap together. And I felt something grab my wrist and then yank my daughter from my arms. And she fell on the floor. Like, this wasn't a dream. I was only half asleep at this point. And she was pulled. I didn't drop her.
Like this.
My arms were locked.
You need to understand the paranormal activity at the shack was so like
it
was the places that ghost hunters dream to go.
Yeah.
Like literally it could have made TV.
And I slept at that time. My bed was against the wall, and
it's since been destroyed.
That dark corner was right in the corner of my bed, like by my head. And I something pulled her out of my arms and she fell onto the floor. And then I heard something go down the stairs.
It's probably the asshole took my. I bet you that's who it was.
So that was terrifying. The baby was all right. She didn't have any injuries. The floor was carpeted. Not that makes much of a difference. Babies bounce.
Yeah.
Somewhat. But she didn't have anything wrong with her. But something grabbed my arm, my wrist, and like pulled it, and then pulled her out. She didn't like go over. She went and got pulled through my arms.
Like, I don't know if you've seen the paranormal activity where like spirits have pulled people's blankets off.
Bring.
It's kind of like that, but they grabbed the
group. Bring group.
Together, bring group. Okay.
That's interesting.
Where are we bringing the group to?
Right.
Are you talking about the living and the dead together in harmony, like we always wanted?
Well, Katie's still gone. Also on the mountain. So like I said, we've lived with my grandparents a couple times, I think 2 different times. And I had my son there. He was my firstborn, Noah. He was, I want to say 3.
Yeah.
He has always seen things. And he's never been afraid of the dark or anything like that. He actually used to watch The Walking Dead when it started on TV. He used to watch that with us. We'd play zombie games together. Like this kid was not afraid. Okay. No. And 3 years old, him and I, it's like midnight. He's up. We go down to the kitchen to get something to drink. And there's a doorway that has what we call a mud room. It's just where you take your shoes off, and there's the door to the outside.
Keep all the shoes in there.
And he stops and is just staring at the doorway to the mud room. And he's
my God, I remember that.
He starts fussing and backing up. And I was there. Me and Katie are like, Noah, like, what's wrong, honey? Are you okay? And he's like, I don't like it. And I was like what? And he's like, pointing in the doorway. And I was like, well, what is it? What do you see? And he's like, there's a little boy. And I was like, okay. And I'm like trying not to freak out. I was like, okay, well, can you describe him to me? And he's like, he's in like overalls and a white shirt.
He's a farmer boy.
And
Sounds like.
he's got no shoes on. And he said, but his eyes scare me. And I was like, why do his eyes scare you? He's like, because they're black holes and he has bugs coming out of his mouth and his eyes. This is what my 3-year-old
That tells
told
me
me.
the spirit like dug himself out of his grave,
Like,
and that's why the bugs.
Oh, and
are-
his ears, eyes, mouth, and ears. Like,
I've actually heard of those kinds of spirits, and that's
and I was
something
like,
bad happened to them.
I was like, is
Really
he
bad.
doing anything? He's like, no, he's just standing there. He's like, I don't want to go over there. I'm like, okay, we don't have to go over there.
I think he was just there because Noah was the first kid that was like there on the
Yeah,
land.
he never
In, like,
approached, he
years,
never did
decades.
anything, but Noah saw him 2 other times after that.
Where else did he see him?
He saw him outside at night, and he saw him upstairs. He said he was standing at the stairs.
I'm wondering if that's the Lady of the Lake's son who probably drowned in that,
Maybe.
and then that's why she's always trying to lure people to try to get her son.
Maybe, I don't know.
Some shit, I don't know.
But that one was super creepy.
Yeah, that one always that creeps me out to this day. Just like the bugs coming out of his eyes, I was like, that boy shouldn't have seen shit
I
like
know.
that. I haven't seen shit like that.
At that point, I don't think we had been watching The Walking Dead. Like, at this point, when he's telling me this stuff, he wouldn't have seen something like that
He would have never
to
seen
know
that
how to
anywhere.
describe that.
Yeah.
So it was just crazy. Do you want to tell about Witch Trot?
Sure.
Ooh.
So we have this road that travels. It's pretty long. It travels through, I think, like through 2 or 3 towns.
I used to live
And
on it.
It's pretty long. It's called Witch Trot Road, and there's like urban legends throughout generations about this road.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, oh, don't go down this road at night. If you ever cross paths with a black cat, don't continue down this road.
If you ever see somebody on a horse, that's a dark horse, and they're
Right.
dressed a certain, don't talk to them, go inside.
Right. Just a whole bunch of stuff about this one road.
Yeah.
If you're driving at night, try to like just
Go
don't
as fast.
stop. Don't stop.
Keep going.
Don't stop for anybody, anything. Just keep going. That
keep
type of
speeding.
thing. And people are known to have car issues. Reach. People are known to have car issues on this road constantly.
Yeah, we did.
Accidents, stuff like that happen on this road. Sleep.
Mhm.
Multiple people have died on this road from freak car accidents, drunk driving, stuff like that. But there was one time we were with our grandmother and our mom, and
Pranksters.
they love pranking us. And so we were
no.
driving at night down Witch Trot Road, and it was close to Halloween, and they were like, keep your eye out for like a horseman or, a
Lady
black
in
cats
white.
or a lady in white. Let me know if you see any witches, stuff like that. And we're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Pretending to be scared and stuff in the back seat.
Hi, Julia.
Hi, Julia. Welcome.
And then
Our grandmother was driving.
our grandmother was driving, and she all of a sudden the car shuts off and the lights go out. The headlights. And we were like, Grammy? And she's like, I don't know what happened. And she like pulls over towards the side of the road, and she's like, I don't know what happened.
It's okay.
I'm trying. We're like, can you
It's
start
fine.
the car? Can you just start the car? She's like, I'm trying. It's not working. And she's, my mom's like, oh, maybe I should get out and go check.
And we're like, don't get out of the car.
Like, do not
We're
get
like
out of the
7,
car.
okay, 6 or 7. Okay, if this gives you any idea of what our mother and grandmother were like, they loved pranking us.
My dad just do it to me too. When I was like,
So we're like, no, don't get out of the car. They're like, my mom's like, it's okay. I just got to check, to see if I can see anything.
Yeah, don't get out of the car.
Yeah.
And so she gets out of the car, closes the door, and we're like waiting to like hear her like maybe pop the trunk like hood or something, or I don't know, just anything. And then next thing you know, she pops up next to our window and is like, ah!
Oh my god.
Like scared the living daylights out of
Oh
us.
my god. I bet Grammy laughed
Laughing
so hard.
Like mom gets in the car, we're like, Mom, I hate you. You know, like they were just both laughing. And we're like, wait, so is the car okay?
And Grammy's like, yeah, the
it's
car's fine. She's
Oh
like,
my
I was
God.
just pretending because we didn't know how cars work. We didn't know you could like
Turn it off while
turn
you're
it off,
driving.
you know, without actually fully starting it. You know, she's like, oh, it just won't start. You know, but then
she goes to start the vehicle and it actually wouldn't start. And we're like, haha, Grammy, like
that's funny.
that's
You got us
funny.
once, you're not
You're
getting us
hilarious.
twice.
She's like, she like looks at my mom and she goes, it actually won't start.
yeah, she's like, Randy, like it really won't start. And so like my mom reaches over and tries to start. It's not
And she starts
starting.
freaking out because
She's like-
I remember your mom when she'd freak out with that kind of shit. You'd be like,
She's like, it's okay, girls. And we're like, oh, hell no.
It's okay. No, it's not. Y'all just tried to play a prank on us, and now it's happening for real.
now
We're
this is for
dying.
real.
you
For real.
brought this upon us.
Mhm.
You summoned the witch trot of the road.
Literally.
Edge.
Edge.
Yeah,
we
put us on
were.
edge.
That's crazy because there was a construction site where there was an edge there where we had pulled over, and it was like a small little cliff. Oh wow.
Yep. That's
It was really creepy. Eventually she did get the car started after a couple more tries and we were able to go.
It's basically the spooks being like, oh,
Um,
you want to play on kids? Let me
yeah.
play on you.
We did have another instance going down that road where a black cat almost crossed in front of our vehicle.
Yeah.
We were like, no, not on this road.
Let me cut you off real quick. Let me walk around you real quick.
No, I was like, yo, and like obviously if you run the cat over, that's like 5 times.
What
more bad
happens
luck.
if you run up and pick up the cat?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go find out.
I
Don't
don't
do
know.
it.
You get cursed because it's a witch's familiar.
Oh.
Oh, it's fine. I'm the witch.
Oh
Picks up Misa. Is it the same? Is it the same? You
Oh
can find
my
shorts of
gosh.
her on my page.
So the other thing that we had happen at the show.
Yeah, there was.
Footstep.
That we heard footsteps. So the three of us went to a school together, a trade school, and so we would get home at night, and she would
Field.
next to the field.
We had a field
We had a
next to the
field.
shack,
Oh,
and the driveway was on.
the field was on one side, and my grandparents' house was on the other.
So
we
you
had to
go.
drive down the dirt
Okay.
driveway to the shack.
They're here, by
That's
the way.
crazy.
They're here.
So we were getting home one night from school, and during the week Heidi would spend the week with us so that she could get up with us and go to school. And we
Oh,
Jeez,
they want to.
yeah, they want to.
They're
say
ready.
something.
They're waiting for you.
So we parked the car. We have a device that's picking up like energy
The spirits use it,
and
and they
saying
pull
words
from
and
it.
stuff.
It's like an ovulus.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you. It's like a data bank of words
Like a
that the
spirit
spirits
talker.
use. Yeah, and they pull words from it or sentences sometimes.
And so we pulled up. We had the van, right?
Might have been the Tahoe. No,
No, it wasn't the
it
Tahoe.
wasn't the Tahoe.
It was either George or
It might
did I
have been
have
George.
George at the time?
It might have been George.
It was probably George.
I had a Chevy HHR, and I named him George with a G.
He was a George.
No, J.
He
It
did
was
not
Jorge.
have a jungle.
It was Jorge.
He
It
did
was
not.
Jorge.
Okay.
So anyway, we pull up into the driveway, park the car, get out of the car, and we hear. So the shack is in front of us. There's a backyard, and then to the right, there's a small like few trees, and then it's the swamp behind to the side and behind the shack. And so we pull up, and get out of the car, and from the back of the house, we hear footsteps. No, not even the back of the house. Wasn't he on the porch? We saw my Uncle Scott, who also lived with us.
Yep.
Yeah, we saw him on the porch, and we saw the red glow because he smoked cigarettes. We saw the red glow of a cigarette.
I connected eyes
Like,
with him.
And the outside light hadn't.
Yeah, there was a sensory light.
There's a sensory light, yeah, like one of the spotlights. And we're like, hey, Scotty. From our left, we hear laughing and footsteps. And we're like, what the fuck? And like, we all like grab each other.
Like, he goes,
ha ha.
You heard me, or I didn't think you saw me.
I didn't think you saw me. He's like, I was trying to scare you, brats. And we're all looking at each other, and we're like,
we look over at him, and
then
we look back over, and he's
There's
gone.
nobody on the porch.
But the eye contact I made with him was, don't say shit.
Like,
it was like the look of, don't say shit. I know you know I'm not Scotty, but don't say shit.
Like, it was.
And I was just kind of like,
all three of us
saw him
standing. Shit. Yeah, all three of us saw him standing on the porch.
Yeah.
And then to hear Uncle Scott come around the back of the house because he was going to scare us.
Was like,
no,
you already scared us, bro.
We're like, no, I don't think.
You were just on the porch, Scotty. He's like, no, I just came out the back door.
You literally just smoked a cigarette. I smelt it and saw it go.
Yeah,
no.
There was a cloud of smoke.
There was a cloud of smoke.
Everything. There was a cloud of smoke. There was the red glow from the end of the cigarettes. There was his freaking
silhouette. When I tell you, this place was haunted.
Like, and we're all just like, get the fuck inside.
Get inside. Scotty, get inside.
I was scared to go inside, honestly.
Your doppelganger.
We're like, your skinwalker is outside.
You need to get inside now.
There were skinwalkers.
It was terrifying. And this happened two times. The first time he tried to scare us, that I just talked about. And then the second time, we saw him outside on the porch, saw him go in the house. When we get in the house, we're like, Scotty comes out of the living room, and I think we said, like, were you just smoking a cigarette or something like that? He's like, no, I was in the living room. He's like, I just woke up. And we're like,
we all looked at it like,
yeah, we scooted inside so fast.
What the fuck?
We shut that front door so quick.
Like, no. Get inside, right now.
The darkness
He's
is
like,
coming
what
for
the
us.
hell is going on? We're like, no, Scotty, you were outside
smoking a cigarette.
What
face did he make? Porch.
Yeah.
We thought he was on the back porch.
Yeah.
Just so
we were like, no, we saw you with the headlights, of the car.
It wasn't even just a shadow. It was him.
Yeah.
He was in our headlights.
You could see him, like, color and everything. Like could see the glow of the cigarette and the smoke, dude. That's the one, and the look, dude.
We shut the lights out, and we thought he went in because he was gone. So we went inside, and we were talking to him. He's like, no, I just woke up. Scotty's haunted. Yeah, no, it's the freaking shack, the property, the whole property's haunted.
It's really bad, like Skinwalker Ranch type stuff. Literally I don't know if you've ever seen that show.
Was that everything we have besides that big one?
I think, yeah. So I had like twin stuff. We've had just like Katie and I have twin stuff all the time. Like, she'll have a nightmare and I'll wake up and call her or message her and be like, hey, are you okay? Like, when she was in a car accident a year ago, I was like feeling anxious, and I was just like, I don't know what the hell is going on. And then she calls me and she was like, I was in a car accident. I was like, dude, I was just gonna freaking call you. Like,
she was like, I knew it. I knew something had happened. She's like, I felt anxious for no reason.
It wasn't, and I could tell when it's like not me, like if my anxiety is not me. Yeah.
I would get those feelings like when I lived in New Jersey. I had this overwhelming feeling one night when I got out of work, and I was like, something's not right. Something's not right with somebody in my family. And so I called Marissa. She was fine. I called Mom. She was fine. And then I called, who did I call? I think I called Grammy. And she said that my grandfather was in the hospital again. He had another like kind of attack or like he had cancer and
renal failure.
He was going into failure with his kidneys and
liver.
He would have these really bad confusing spells, and he would get lightheaded and nauseous, and his blood pressure would drop, and a whole bunch of stuff would happen, and he would end up having to be hospitalized for a couple days. And so that was what had happened. And I had called right when they had like got him admitted to the hospital and shit, or while they were transferring him there or something like that. But yeah, we have moments like that. We have shared, sometimes not shared dreams, but we'll have the same dream or similar dreams.
I've had them in my dreams, and then they've known that I was also in their dreams, and it's like we've had dreams where we had it the same night, and we're like, "No, dude, you were in my dream too."
I'd be like
Oh,
telling
shit.
her, and she'd be like, "Shut the fuck up! I literally
Like, no,
had
but
that
like
dream."
this happened. You're like, "Oh no, I was there. I know that happened." Oh shit. Okay.
Katie, do you want to tell him the big one, or should I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do you want me to tell what happened with my big one first?
With all three of us, big one.
Yeah. You want to tell the one with all three of us, and then I'll tell the one with me, or
Yeah.
do you want me to? Okay.
Yeah.
So we like Marissa said, we went to school together, and we would get home at night. And we parked at the end of the driveway because my uncle had his shop truck,
And I had a
and
trailer.
my car was already parked in, or he had the shop truck, and it was blocking, I think, the other
Yeah.
part of the driveway.
Towards the house, it
Maybe
like split to the back of the
maybe
house and the front of the house.
Maybe draw a picture like the house, and I don't know if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that would
it'll
might-
help visualize because I know you're good at drawing, and I
Oh no, this is gonna be stick figure.
Okay, cool. I was like, I don't know.
Just do the house, and then do the V for the driveway and the long, and where we parked.
Yep.
Don't forget the stick figure go. It's a big tree.
Or he's a ghost. No, Scotty's not a ghost. I mean, it depends.
What, in 40 years he'll be a ghost and he won't leave us alone? Yeah. Yeah, that's literally, yeah. I'm gonna cry. Your stick maker.
North.
North.
If you say stick, I'm gonna cry. What's north? Can you give me another word to help me? Before that field north. I bet you that field was north. And you want to go see Katie?
I got story to tell, Googie. I got story to tell, Googie.
Complete.
Oh,
I will complete it.
I will.
Oh, Googie. Oh, Googie. Ew, trash breath. Ew.
Ew, Tinky Dog Brown. I know, baby.
So don't mind the horrible drawing because I'm not trying. All right. If you can see.
Yeah, you should be able to.
So down here would be the main road.
This is the shack.
Yeah. So the driveway, I can't do it that way. Anyway, the driveway would split into two. That would go to the back of the house where there was a couple, sheds. And then this way was to the facing the front of the house.
And there was like a porch right
Yeah, and there was a porch right here by the front
Yeah.
door.
Side.
Side. It had a side entrance door.
Yeah.
4.
Four. And back here is the swamp. Over here,
And if you
my
go,
grandparents' house.
if you go off this way into the
All
woods,
woods.
there's a
Can't really
lady
see it.
that will call you to the mud pit, and I feel like she wants to drown us in mud.
Go up some.
There you go.
So we would park on this side down here at the end of the driveway.
Yeah.
And Uncle Scott had parked right here
and blocked the
and
driveway.
blocked the driveway from back here all the way to here.
So we had to park at the end.
So we had to park at the end.
Yeah.
So Marissa and I get out of the vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
and because of our twin situation, okay, we don't know who was driving. We don't know who was the passenger.
I think Marissa was driving. Actually,
You think so?
I don't think I do because I had to walk around the car and I
Oh,
had
wait,
someone
no,
behind
that's right.
me.
It was you. You were driving.
Yeah.
But see, then I have a memory of walking around the car.
I know. I do. I remember you both
No,
walking
because I
around
ended up in front of you and we thought that she was behind me. Remember? Because I turned around to face you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we think I was driving. We'll go with that.
Okay.
I was driving. Marissa was passenger. Heidi was in the back seat. So Marissa and I get out of the vehicle.
This
Marissa
was a
comes
van.
around the front of the vehicle to start walking towards the shack.
I had reached
I'm
behind me. Hold on. I reached behind me to slide open the back door because we had sliding doors on both sides. Heidi was
It's like a
sitting.
fan.
Yeah, Heidi was sitting in the middle seat, and I thought she was going to get out my side. So I opened my door, like behind me, reached behind me and opened it for her. I got out, shut the door, and started walking around the front of the van. I heard the door shut behind me, so I thought she was coming out because I heard the shh. So I thought she was coming behind me. Go ahead, Katie.
So then I start walking behind Marissa, but we heard and saw Heidi in front of us.
Brown.
All right now.
We heard
Stop
and
trolling.
saw Heidi probably about 10 feet in front of us.
Not even 10 feet.
Like 7. Maybe.
Is
Somewhere
this
between 7 to 10
is this
feet.
the house I visited you guys at years ago?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the old
at our grandparents.
Yeah.
So Heidi, it looked like Heidi was like 7 to 10 feet in front of us. And
She had walked in front of us.
She had walked in front of us, like around us. She walked around us and in front of us. And we were saying something, Marissa and I, and then
We heard Heidi say, "Wait for me."
we heard her laugh in
The
front,
one in front
of us. And then we heard Heidi behind
laughing behind her.
us laugh and say, "Hey guys, wait for me." And we stopped.
Whipped around.
Marissa whipped around.
Literally,
I whipped
like,
around, and
Broke her neck.
I wouldn't even turn around, actually. Marissa turned around towards me.
Because
and
I was not.
I didn't
They
want to
both
turn
were
around.
like, they were both like,
This
What?
was me and Katie, and I'm like,
yeah, they were literally like, no, I don't want to
No.
look. I don't want to look.
When I tell you, like, there is nothing like experiencing something so real, because like we were laughing and crying at the same time, because I looked at her and she looked at me,
and I knew she saw what I saw.
and I knew that she
disbelief.
saw what I saw, and I was like, Heidi was just in front of us, right? She was like, yes.
I'm like,
She's
crying.
like literally ugly crying, tears running down her face. She's like, I don't want to turn around. And I was like, I don't want to turn around. But we hear Heidi walking up to us, and Heidi's like, guys,
walks
what?
around us. She's now
We're
scared.
like, no, Heidi, stop.
We pulled her into our huddle.
I was like, what? Are we,
She's like,
are we
so
having,
confused. Are we having a powwow?
are we having
Heidi, you don't even understand. But we're like,
kumbaya?
at
couldn't
this
talk.
point, we're so hysterical. Like, we couldn't even tell her what was happening because we were freaking
And I'm just
out.
sitting here like some paranormal happened, but I'm going to wait for them.
And we were like, we had to get a hold of ourselves and like start breathing. Be like, Heidi, you don't understand. You were ahead of us. She was like, no, I just
I've
got out of
been
the
back
car.
here the whole.
Like,
I
you
was
guys
getting my
were
shit.
leaving.
I was like, Heidi, you came out the passenger side
You
with
came
me.
out and you walked past us and you laughed at what we said.
That's Anna in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, you laughed at what we said, and then we heard you laugh behind us.
And then you got out and shut the
And
door,
you
and
got
now
out,
you're
you
with us.
Like, you were in front of us.
You were in
She
front
was
of
like,
us.
guys, I wasn't in front of you.
She's
Can
like,
I
I was
say-
still in the car. You left
I
me in the car.
teleport.
I was like, oh my God, like, you can't go further. You can't go forward right now. I was like, that's either your doppelganger or a skinwalker, and it took your form. You cannot go further right now.
It was literally a skinwalker, because if it was a doppelganger,
Well, yeah, they would've been a real person.
I would have been. No,
You wouldn't have been two
if
places at once.
If I saw him, I would have died.
Right. That's why I was like, you can't go further right now.
Yeah, like you can't look, you can't go you can't go further. Like we're not moving from this spot. And then Scotty came out and was like, "What are you guys doing?" We're like, "Scotty!"
He's like, oh God, these psychos again.
This poor man.
Chicks.
It's like,
These chicks are doing too much weed. Stop smoking. Just stop.
he probably thought we were freaking crazy. We're like, "No, Scotty." Heidi walked in front of us,
There's
and
two
then
Heidis,
she
Scotty.
walked behind
There's
us.
two.
Okay.
That was the realest shit I had ever experienced. Like, there's a difference between seeing something out of the corner of your eye.
And physically
And
in front of
physically,
you,
like-
looking at it in the physical realm.
Right, like I saw it, and then also to have it confirmed
By her
Marissa
twin.
saw it,
By your twin.
and we both heard it. We heard it walking. We heard her laugh.
It loved me. Okay, it loved me. You'll find
What
out.
did that just sound like a bomb?
It was just Heidi's phone.
Oh, it's
that she has
EMF
on it.
detector.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that was the craziest
Yeah,
experience
You're gonna
I
have
had
to draw
ever
that
had.
next diagram, because that's freaking great. If you thought that was scary,
Just wait. Just you wait.
Just wait. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Shout out to all my animes out there, my weebies.
Goldie's a whole loaf right now.
Just mind me.
Goldie's got way
Oh,
heavier.
That's because she's pregnant.
You know that.
Yeah. But she's really pregnant with cats.
I was like,
I'm just kidding. That's what you didn't know. You think you know. You don't know. Plot twist. What's a twist?
Yo, when I picked her up to like go eat all the rice that was on Auntie's floor,
Yeah.
I felt her and she was extremely heavy.
Yeah. I'm starting to feel a little movement in here. I really think she gets movement. I do feel like.
All right, so this story, okay, takes another damn picture, and I'm gonna stand up to show you guys so I can explain
Something.
something. All right, let's see if you can see this.
With this diagram, and these are stairs.
All
You
right,
can't see my
so
mouse, but it's okay.
This is the small front porch. This would be like the driveway. This is the back driveway. My calf is gonna lock up. Ow.
So that porch right there.
Fair.
Fair. Yeah, fair.
I think that was
I
your
don't
mom.
think it's fair.
I think that was your mom saying
I
fair.
don't want my calf to lock
That's
up.
the porch that Scotty was standing
So
on,
this
smoking
is the
a
porch
cigarette.
that Scotty was smoking a cigarette
The
on.
one-
He was standing right here.
And I locked eyes with him,
and
and
there
it
was
was like
two
diagonal.
trees here, and he was standing behind this tree over here when he like walked around.
Thank.
Thank.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so
Thank you.
anyway, so this is the mud room here. This is the doorway. This is where the little boy was standing that my son saw.
That's a kitchen.
This is the mud room. This is the kitchen. We had a little small dining room table here.
The wraparound counter.
This is the doorway.
There's a wall.
This is the doorway to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So like the shower's over here and the toilet's over here, and we had a washer in this corner. So you have to go in here. Anyway, so Katie and Heidi are upstairs, up these stairs over here. The bathroom, when you come out,
Welcome
there's
back,
a wall.
Bob. Wait for this one.
I know, right? I walked out of the bathroom and I see Heidi come down the stairs.
And she's coming up the stairs, and she's near the top.
Tree.
Leave the trees alone.
We were just talking about trees. So I can see the bottom of the stairs while coming out of the bathroom. There's a big open way here, and on the other side of this wall in here is the living room. Heidi had a bed here a cot that she was sleeping on when she'd spend the night.
That's
this is the door
to the porch.
back porch. So I came out of the bathroom, was walking along the wall, got about here. Okay. I watched Heidi come down the stairs, look at me, and I was like, "Oh, you going to bed?" She goes, "Ha ha ha." Walks to the bed. Okay. I'm still walking this way. She sits down on the bed. I'm like, "Good night." She pulls the blanket over herself and like lays down on her side. Okay. And I'm like, okay, good night. I start to head upstairs and I hear Heidi
She's
laugh.
halfway up the stairs. Halfway to the stairs.
I'm like,
We were coming
yeah,
down the
Katie
stairs.
and
I
Heidi.
was going down the stairs. Katie
Yep.
was behind me.
And I look up and I'm like,
I'm like,
get the fuck up the stairs. Get up the stairs.
I was
Get up
like,
the stairs.
what? Go up and I'll tell you. Go get the fuck upstairs. I'll tell you. I was like, okay, fuck. Okay.
It was funny because it was
I
like,
like half picked her up going up
I'm like
the stairs.
stoned off my ass at this point. I'm like, hi. I have no idea what's happening. So I'm like, okay, the fuck?
But I did. I walked out of the bathroom.
Barb.
Hi, Barb. Welcome back. She was coming down the stairs. She walked not even 3 feet in front of me, guys. I felt the wind as she walked by. She walked by me. I said, "You're going to bed?" She goes, ha, ha, ha. Sits down on the bed, covers herself, and lays on her side. And then Heidi and Katie start coming down the stairs, and I fucking book it.
She looks upstairs. She looks
I'm
back
like-
behind her. She looks upstairs. She looks back. She's go.
No, I didn't even look down. I didn't even look back yet. I couldn't look back.
Well, at that point, yeah.
I fucking booked it upstairs, half picked Heidi up
she
going up
probably
the
like,
stairs.
she probably like had
She
to
was
stop
pushing
herself.
me backwards up the stairs. I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
I'm like, Heidi, what the hell? Like,
It's like a bag
Katie,
effect.
Katie, I'm sorry, but we gotta go back.
I
We
was like,
gotta
no,
go.
I gotta pee.
No,
No,
you're not gonna
this is in
pee.
reverse. Ain't nobody moving.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
that's basically what that was Thanksgiving.
So we get to the top of the stairs. Again, I'm now ugly crying.
Literally.
And they're trying to get out of me what the hell happened. And I'm like, you guys, you don't understand. Heidi's down there. And they're like, Heidi's like, no, I'm right here.
I'm here.
And then it like sinks in. She's like, what the fuck did you see?
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
I was like, Heidi, no, you don't understand. I came.
Did you see?
I was like, I saw you. I'm like, I came out of the bathroom. You
Right.
came down the stairs. You laughed. You sat on the
She
bed.
heard me
I
physically.
heard you laugh. I
and
saw
the
you.
sit on the cot.
I heard, yeah, I heard the sound that this
like
the
physical weight
springs,
hitting the springs on the cot.
and pull the blanket up over her head. And I saw the mound with the blanket up over her head. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hear you and Katie coming down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even look to see if whatever the fuck that was gone. I booked it up the damn stairs.
It probably was gone though.
And
it probably deflated.
after like,
Yeah, I've been falling up the
ooh,
stairs.
I did fall up the stairs.
She did. She
100%.
almost on me.
She's like, oh shit, fuck.
I was like,
I don't even care.
Mind you, my Uncle Scott's in there sleeping on the couch. Okay.
he has no idea.
Pass the fuck out.
He doesn't even know. Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty doesn't
Scotty
know.
doesn't know.
So I finally calmed down. I told them what the hell happened, and they're like, we have to go see. And I'm like, I'm not going first. Like, I am not going down them stairs. I don't even know who went first. And we're like, Heidi can't go first. It's her fucking doppelganger. I think Katie went first.
So, because I was like, I didn't see it.
Heidi's like, I'm little. I can't go first.
I can't go first. I'll be kidnapped by the ghosts. So no, I went higher.
Oh, God. So we get down to the stairs, and on the cot, it's as if somebody had blankets over them and sat up, and there's a perfect U
Imprint.
surrounded by blankets that had like fallen off somebody, and an imprint of where somebody was sitting.
C.
See. The phone just said C. I saw it. Or I should say I couldn't see it. We didn't see anybody there. But the blankets were different than when I had come downstairs to go to the bathroom, because the bed was made. The bed was made when I came downstairs to go to the bathroom.
Like clean made.
Heidi always made it before she freaking went,
I don't leave messy bed. Yeah.
So the bed was made. I come out of the bathroom, saw what I saw. We
Fucked up
came
the bed.
downstairs,
And
and
blame me.
the blankets were in a U shape on the edge of the freaking bed.
I wish we
And
got a picture of
I
that.
know.
Oh man.
That was
We were too
probably-
scared to take pictures, but like
dude, but so much shit
they
happened there.
tormented us 24/7, like literally every freaking day. And I lived there most of the time. I lived there more than I did my house.
Scratching.
Scratching.
Well, yeah, Oogie is scratching. Who stop it?
Well, stop annoying him and maybe he'll stop scratching. Invite me on the stream and smoke with me. I'll see my head. All right, dude. You're gonna need a plane ticket. We're not in Germany though. We in America.
But yeah, that was probably one of the scariest. I think that the joint thing that we all had, where we saw Heidi walking in front of us, that was the scariest thing that's ever happened. Because
Dude, I was scared of the story she just told because that freaked me out. Because I'm like, what do you mean it took my fucking form again? Why does it love me? Why me?
but like,
What's me and Scotty?
again, it's different when you see things by yourself. It's a whole nother ball game when other people can confirm it with you.
It makes it scary.
Which
Like
is why I
100
feel
million
like
times
it.
scarier.
I feel like that the one with all three of us was even scarier because Katie and I both saw and heard you walk in front of us. And
you both like that was your.
And the thing is like
I almost saw
the
myself
thing with
then.
Scotty was scary, like when we saw Scotty, because all three of us saw it, but it was so far, it was like 20, 30 feet away. Like
I was this close.
Nation.
Nation. That's
I said
funny because we were just
America.
talking
I
about
was-
America and Germany.
I literally
I'll take
was
one
this
after.
close to peeking around you to try to see if I could see me. I was like this close, but somebody was like, "Don't do it," and I was like, "Okay, I won't do it."
Yeah, no.
They were like, "You look, you can be cursed."
But that
like,
was
all right.
probably the scariest experience that I've ever had because it was confirmed when Katie saw it with me at the same fucking
Yeah,
time.
we literally did not want to move.
I don't doubt that you did. That the one with the stairs, you know. I know you experienced
All
that because
right.
I've seen. There was a time in the backyard. Katie was with me, I believe, at the time. We were out back in front of Mom's shack and the football. Do you remember when I think I kicked it or something and they threw it at me or whatever? Like the football just like moved on its own. Or it was a football or a base or yeah.
I feel like I remember that, but it's
Yeah,
like
it
at
was
the
so
edge of my memory.
Yeah, it was over by the porch. We were like over, like the porch was over here, and we were more over by here.
I feel like the gray football. Like
It
the
might have
dark
been, yeah.
blue?
It was one of the balls, and it totally like somebody kicked it towards me or something. And I was
Don't
like,
mess with
"All right,
it.
you want to play it?" And I picked up and I threw it.
Stop messing with the curtain. But yeah,
I'm gonna follow bomb your streams when you have streams, just so you know.
we've had a lot of crazy experiences.
And we can still see you through the curtain.
Still good, like good experiences, bad, weird, like negative energy, not so negative energy.
Oh, that green orb that one time when you lived in your own apartment.
No, what about the green orb that we saw
Mm.
together in the car in Elliott?
Yeah.
We were driving from Kittery to Elliott, and we literally.
Barb said, I don't know if this is much of a story, but the moment my dad passed, I leaned over to kiss him goodbye, and a strong smell of black pepper came off him. Interesting.
People have had things like that happen.
Did he like, that's interesting. Because I know my dad appears as like certain smells when he shows up, like daffodils or sage or his patchouli, or he's obsessed with that axe spray. He smells like axe spray. So I know when I smell axe spray, I'm like, Dad, you're using too much. He was the dude that like overdid the axe spray. I was like, you don't need that much. The three of you have had these. Yeah, all of us together. Yeah. I mean, we basically grew up our whole lives together. So, I mean, I was over their house more than my own, honestly.
Yeah.
Mom was like, "You take her, just take her."
You missed a couple of the stories, Julia. I don't know if I've told you before, but like the one.
I smell weed at this time, and I know it's my stepdad, Bob.
Yeah. Yep. And
that's how you know.
We had, Heidi knew about the spirit Fred that we called Freddie, and she would come to when we were
cursed
teenagers.
me with him. They were like, he lives.
We're like, go live.
He
with
lived
Heidi.
in my closet, and I wouldn't go in there. Like, no, fuck you for that.
We're like, you literally were like, you can go home with Heidi. You
I was
can
like,
go home with
bitches.
Heidi, and he did.
Did we ever get what was out of that safe? You remember that safe we were trying to get into as kids, and we were like, oh, there was something in there, something.
Oh, it was just an old furnace.
Okay, I was like,
we would make up these
you
horse-
guys, I
the
believe.
spider
Don't tell her that.
where over the stove on the
It's
cabinet.
going to.
Oh, that's a big fucking spider. That's a big spider.
I will save
I
you,
don't like spiders. Julia!
Julia.
No, this bitch squishes them in her hand.
Remember, Marissa? We kept smelling weed.
Yes, I do.
It was me. Sorry.
At my house too.
But like,
No, I'm kidding.
we would go grocery shopping, or my mom would go grocery shopping. We'd put the food away, and every single time,
She gets heavy after a while.
I know.
Jeez.
It's because she's 3 dogs instead of 1.
Every single time we would go grocery shopping, Freddie would pull our groceries out of the cupboard.
cabinet. Yeah, we had a pantry.
Yeah.
It was like one of those folding doors, and yeah, we would put the bags of cereal on the top shelf, and he would always pull the bags of cereal out.
No matter how far back we pushed them.
No matter how we would make sure they were straight, they were upright. They
So
weren't
wait a
leaning.
minute. Did y'all have, as adults, did you have any Freddy experiences in the shack?
No.
It was
No.
We
just.
did have different.
It was
experiences.
just Grammy's
There was
trailer?
stuff that came, like there was stuff that was pulled out of the food cabinet. Scotty experienced things.
Yeah.
Well, at least he saw shit, so he didn't know you guys were crazy. Hey, Knight, welcome.
Hi.
Dewdrops. I smell weed right now.
Is
it good?
Is it good though? Can I share?
Can
That ghost train haze.
Come on, baby. Out. But yeah, we've had so many different experiences, and
Dude, yeah.
I was saying the stuff that you missed, Julia, was like Katie and I would get we're doing pretty good. Just talking ghost stories, seeing if we could have anybody come through tonight.
Marissa drew pictures.
I drew such great pictures.
And these are our journeys, and you can go over them later, and you can learn about them. Like we did back in the day. No, we have some. We got some really good. So.
And then the ghost boy that I got on video.
Oh yeah, you see. Finger.
He's in the doorway.
See his head and his torso.
That's a real picture that I took in the reflection of my TV. I couldn't see him with my own eyes, but
Just
I got
please.
him.
Nice.
Ship.
I ship it.
I ship it.
We got some dead sailors around here. Is that why we're saying ship? I want your treasure maps. Lemon crippler, nice.
Heidi is a pirate.
Literal.
Yes, a ghost boy.
I
Yes.
literally am a pirate.
3:00 in the morning. Couldn't see it with my own eyes.
Tell them about it.
My door was to the back of me. I was sitting on the edge of my bed looking at my TV. I just so happened to look up and saw his silhouette, dark silhouette in the doorway. And I'm like, own eyes. But then I was like, do I turn back and look at the TV? Because like, what if he's still there? I turned back and it was still there, a TV. Oh, our connection's unstable.
You're unstable.
One of those guys were on 5G, but
We've
you
got a
guys
lot
have
of kids in the
Xfinity,
house.
right? Are you Xfinity, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
I was
Should
gonna
be
say if you
fine.
have Breeze Line, we're going down. We're going down.
But yeah,
It's trash.
when I looked back at the TV, it was still there, and I didn't
Oh,
take
just
my
him.
eyes off of it. Ghost boy Amel.
That makes any sense.
It's reverse, but this is the picture with him.
Walks out it. It's okay. He won't get you, Nat. I won't let him.
And then this is
I'll
the
save
picture where you can't see his head.
Well, the messed up part is that she couldn't leave her room.
I couldn't leave my
It was outside the
It was
room.
outside my doorway.
You see his head.
And you see his head. You can see he's got like short hair, kind of wavy, but there's no like other defining features. You can see my counter through him in the background. In my
Yeah,
kitchen.
right there's neck. I have nuked.
Oof.
What about both at the same time?
Don't do it.
Can we talk about that? Pretty interesting dream. You could be, yeah. You could be on like
That's
a pirate. You could be on a pirate ship and nuke the moon all at the same time with the cannon.